You ever do anything like get up and then you start like doing something and then you realize, nope. That was last night's stream, everybody. I got up and I was like, oh my God, I am going to fall. I had to lay back down again. I had pushed myself to here and then leaped over the line, everybody. I had pushed myself way too far yesterday. Apologize that we didn't have a stream, but had to worry about my health there. That was not good. That was way not good. That was like way over the line. But I did, I conked out too. I conked out, got some good sleep tonight, feeling way better today. That was like dangerously too far, right? That was like, okay, this is scary. That's how far I pushed myself there because I had been having trouble getting any sleep. So day after day after day, I just kept building up and building up since like Friday of last week. So finally, I said, that's it. Nope. We'll come back. We'll play some Dune Spice Wars tonight, but we're definitely going to get some sleep. So that's what I did. I slept. I got up. I worked on a bunch of stuff. I sent away out giveaway codes today. I worked on a bunch of other stuff, which is coming to the stream later on. Videos, queue those up. They're going to be running for another 70 hours over there, and all of that. And here I am, also ready to stream. So we're going to get into it. Now I'm using my wearing my awesome shirt from St. Jude's. Play for more than bragging rights. That's right. We don't play to make money and do all of that stuff. You know what we do? We come in here, we create a little joy and love into your day. And we also play little games while we're at it too. And one of the games that we are going to play, right over here, Fallout 76. I am level 5, everybody. Man, I'm crushing it. Now, we're going to be leveling up fast when we start doing these events, that's for sure. Also, pointed out, I forget who pointed out yesterday, whoever did, super smart, remembered the fact that since I have already leveled up a character, that's how come I had so many legendary slots unlocked. Because normally, as you level up, you get those legendary slot unlocked, and then you can go ahead and use them. In my case, since I had that previous character, I could just unlock them all. And I thought, oh well, just roll with it. I hadn't thought of it until afterwards, until someone mentioned it in the chat. So we're going to play that. We're going to do a bunch of battles today as well. And I'll probably go a little earlier today than I did yesterday. I pushed it way too far. I only had a few hours of sleep. Then we did that that long stream. It was like 8.5 hours. I don't even know how long it was because I had so many stuff lined up. I had pushed myself way beyond, and I tried to sleep after the stream, and I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't sleep, and then I got up, and I literally almost fell. I almost fell down, and I'm like, oh no. Because what happens with my vertigo, everybody, is that normally it stays at a pretty low level like this, right? Like a little wave. And it's up 1 or 2 or whatnot, because I've learned to manage it. I try to stay relaxed. I try to, be stress-free. I don't deal with people's drama or stress or none of that. I try to keep myself in that kind of state all the time, and it really does help a lot with that constant dizziness. And so when I push myself too far, because I'm working on videos and I'm working on all the stuff behind the scenes, and I'm streaming a lot more, I know where that line is, and I just, sometimes I just leap over the line to see how far I can get. And that was about as far as I could go right there. That was a little scary far, like emergency room scary far. So at least I'm smart enough to go, okay, that's it. And that's why I do streaming, everybody. That's why I don't work for Apple anymore, and I'm not a graphic designer for people anymore, because that's high stress situation. You're doing things that are worth, millions of dollars. People are relying on you to do your best work. And all of that. And that's why I don't do that anymore, because it causes me stress and it makes me dizzy and it makes me difficult for me to just live. So that's the great advantage of being a streamer and being self-employed, that you can say, you know what? Sorry, everybody, I gotta go. And I've done it many times here on stream. A lot of you know have been in my stream for a long time when I push myself too far. The real bummer thing is, because I'm older, everybody, is I just don't have the energy that I had when I was younger. So I want to do all of these things like I did when I was young, right? Do all these animations and add all the stuff and chat commands and all the stuff that I talk about that I want to do for the stream. And I'm working away on them little by little. But it's not like I'm going to sit here for, 12 days in a row and just work, 20 hours a day for 12 days in a row. I just can't do it. I just physically can't do it anymore. I just get so tired. Even when I start to work on something, like I work on my schedule, right? Just you think which would think it'd be easy, right? But I have such a beautiful designed schedule, and it takes time to revamp it and put it the way I want it. And often I'll change it up from time to time. This is the designer in me that makes me want to do that. Sometimes I'll be working on that for like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, because not only am I doing the schedule, but I'm also doing all the other stuff that goes along with it, all the little graphics that I do for Twitter and all of that stuff as well. And then, of course, trying to coordinate between all the sponsored events and things of that nature. And that stuff can take a long time. And I'll do that. By the time I get all that stuff done, then I'm just exhausted. I'm just like, okay, I've literally just like drained myself of all my energy. But we're working on it little by little, everybody. And also, being trapped inside for a very long time because of COVID as well. I don't want to be the last person dead of it, everybody. I am trying to stay alive. I have enough medical issues to do anything with that, for sure. So let's get in. Let's play some games and have some fun. Hey, Akia, what up? Again, now everybody, make sure you check your Whisper. If you did win something this week, I did send out a bunch of stuff to everybody. I appreciate you guys coming and showing some love. I'm going to do some more giveaways today, and of course tonight and on Saturday. I got a bunch of them all lined up. I'm really far behind on them. I gotta get busy here, everybody. I gotta be busy. See. I appreciate, because I go in and I'll, somebody will donate and I'll go in and get a bunch of codes and then, for the giveaways and stuff like that. Doing a lot of giveaways is actually very tiring too. You wouldn't think so, but it does get very tiring. Especially you do a lot of them in a day. Like sometimes I'll do, like during Christmas time when I had so many left over and it was like December 24th, and I have like 100 giveaways to do, right? I'm doing them every 5 minutes, which, really all I'm doing is some giveaways with a little smattering of gameplay in there. That's how it goes. So thanks for hanging out. Notorious TDK coming in. Hello. Showing that Norbert love in there. Flux coming in as well, showing some love. Not Meant coming in, showing some love as well. Appreciate you guys getting the hype going. Paul in the chat, Rich History G as well. I did figure you'd either be later or postponed, as you did run so long, nearly merged streams. I know, right? I was like 1 hour away from the stream, and I thought, well, I could lay down for an hour and we'll play a little bit, and then maybe I'll go a little early. But no, I could not even get up. I've actually fallen out of my chair before, everybody, because I have a constant vertigo. If you don't know, if you've never been in my stream before, I do have a constant dizziness that goes on all the time. I've seen 11 different doctors, and they've diagnosed it as some blah, 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 big long name. It's a middle channel ear imbalance in my right ear, which I also have partial deafness in, which could have caused that problem, or is it just a symptom of it, or is completely unrelated. They don't know. The thing about doctors is funny. They don't know, everybody. They don't know everything. And that's really scary if you think about it. There's like, they don't know. A lot of that stuff, they're just like, But I have some good doctors, a couple good doctors. All the rest of the doctors were useless. They basically told me to lay down and die. There's nothing we could do. But my main doctor said, this is something you'll have to learn to live with. So I went to physical therapy, and they, of course, had people like me who have that kind of constant dizziness, and they helped me a lot. Learn to do that. So if you do get dizzy, some tips for you if you do have that problem. I just saw the guy who played the old Loki he has COVID and he had some dizziness. So I sent him some love over there, gave him some of the tips that I've learned, which is first, to try to reduce stress. The first thing you want to do is reduce that stress. You also want to reduce your weight if you can. Having less weight on you really helps my sleep apnea as well. But also reduces that kind of struggle that you have every day to get up out of the bed, right? And then, of course, whenever you are dizzy, the best thing to do is to close your eyes and then tilt your head just slightly down and then look down. It does help a lot. That's probably the main thing that I do whenever I'm going to the doctor, because I hate being in the doctor, so I get real nervous. I get real worried about being around other people, because guess where all the sick people are? They're at the doctor. I have a little bit of that germaphobeness, but not so much that it's like social anxiety, but enough that it starts to stress me out whenever I have to go and sit by other people, if you know what I mean. So again, close your eyes, look down, and then breathe through your nose. And it does help a lot. I mean, it's helping right now. And what it is it's reducing the input in your eyes, right? I find that incredibly useful. Now, people are going to think you're sleeping, everybody. I have that all the time. Like, I'll be at the doctor, I'll be practicing that, right? Trying to keep my dizziness down. And everyone's like, oh, you're having a nap. And I'm like, nope. I'm managing my vertigo. I'm managing my dizziness. That's what I'm doing. But screw them, everybody. You got to keep yourself in line, right? You got to keep yourself in there. And if they're not sensitive to your disability or your issue, screw them. Don't worry about them. They're not going to understand because it's not happening to them. It's happening to you, right? See, people can't see my disability. I'm not like missing an arm, or I'm deaf, or I'm blind. Well, I'm partially deaf in one ear officially. I have 50% hearing in that ear. And then the problem with bad hearing in one ear is that everything else is muddy in the other ear. So if you have multiple things going at the same time, so if you have like the TV on and then someone's talking to you, I can't understand anything they're saying because the two things are muddling together. So it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a noise like that that you can't even understand. So so that's another good thing. Now, another great one that I did learn from my physical therapist is to basically look at one object and use that object to navigate. So when I'm getting out of the bed and I need to go to the bathroom, right, I'll get up, I'll walk, and I'll look at the doorknob of the bathroom and then walk toward that without really looking at. See, I don't even like to do it with my hands, everybody, because it actually does trigger that way. Like if I sit on the aisle seat of a plane and people are walking back and forth, that triggers it as well, and so on, right? So all of that kind of side triggering does that. It's like your peripheral vision is causing your dizziness or something of that nature. I don't know how the brain makes that happen, but it sucks. And one of the things they did in my ear is they blew air into that ear, and oh my God, did that make me dizzy. And this one, nothing. But they blew it in that one, and oh my God, or maybe it was this one. I don't even remember which one they said, right or left. I don't remember. But they blew it in that ear, and oh my God, it was like I was on a merry-go-round, everybody. It was like all of a sudden I got really dizzy, like I was about to take off like a helicopter. It was really scary. I don't know if any of you have ever had that test, but that's scary stuff. That's how they know which ear it is, which ear is causing the problem. And that was real scary because I literally felt like I was spinning, like I was, you know how you go when you're a kid and you spin around and then you stop and then it makes you all wobbly afterwards, right? I'm wobbly without the spinning around. So again, I try to push myself though. I still try to push myself to do more because again, I was trapped in the bed for over a year, for those who don't know, and I did not want to go out that way. I didn't want to die that way because I know what happens when you get trapped in the bed, everybody. Your muscles will start to atrophy and you'll start to lose that muscle mass, which is great if you want to lose weight, but not great if you want to live. Because I've watched my father go out that way when he's in his 80s. I watched my wife's grandmother go out that way when she was in her 90s. And I know what that bed means. When you're stuck in that bed, that usually means that's a terminal thing. That means that you're going to probably die. And I was like, no. I'm 45. I'm not 95. And even at 95, I still wouldn't do it. I'm cantankerous, everybody. I never give up. So I said, no, I'm getting out of this bed. I'm going to do something that gets me out of the bed every day, and I'm doing it right this moment, which is talking to you and inspiring you. Even if you have some disabilities, you have some issues in life, everybody, remember, you don't answer to anybody, right? And they don't know how you feel. I don't know how you feel if you have certain medical conditions or whatnot, but I can empathize for sure because I know what it's like to suffer. I know what it's like to be in a constant suffering every single day for the last 7 years. And I thought it was just some medicine I was taking, but after that moment, that was it. It never stopped, and it still never stopped, and I'm dizzy right this moment. And it's like a constant uneasiness too. So when you're walking, it's more like you're doing it from muscle memory than from feeling like you used to, right? You used to feel normal. You didn't even think about it. Probably, like you probably don't think about going up and down stairs without holding the handrail. I never go up and down stairs without holding the handrail, or at least being able to grab the handrail very, very quickly, because I have fallen many, many times. So because I don't know if I'm falling. I always feel like I'm falling. So I don't know. If you always felt like you were falling, how would you know the difference between actually falling and not falling, right? So it's really dangerous for me to really do anything, to walk anywhere. And I've gotten so dizzy that basically my equilibrium will cause me to fall out of my chair. I've actually done it before. I've actually fallen out of the side of my bed before. I've fallen just walking. We're walking in the park, and all of a sudden it comes on, right? Like all of a sudden you get real dizzy, and then I just sit down. I've learned now that when I get that dizzy, when it comes on like that, to just sit down as quick as possible, or I'll fall down and I'll injure myself. I was kind of reckless, everybody. I've been reckless in my life. I tell you, I've jumped from rooftop to rooftop, and that's not a euphemism for something else. I literally jumped from rooftop to rooftop in my neighborhood. I've climbed down in sewer things. I've been on sea-doos at 120 miles an hour in the river, even though there's sandbars going by on the left and right. I've gone 120 miles an hour backwards in a car, everybody. Let alone forwards. 140 miles an hour is the fastest I've been forward. 120 miles an hour is the fastest I've ever been backwards. I know. How do I know? Because I had digital dash and I wanted to see how high it would go in reverse. It goes very fast, everybody, and incredibly dangerous, but I was out in the middle of the desert, everybody, so we were screwing around out there while we were going to Vegas. You know how it is. And I've done a lot of reckless stuff in my life. But I am like a big old baby now. I do not run up and down the stairs. I take my time. I'm very careful when I'm just getting up and I'm walking to the bathroom or I'm walking down the hallway or I'm going to the kitchen or whatever it is. And I miss that freedom of just being able to just do whatever you want without the overhead or the issue of constantly worrying about injuring yourself all the time. And I know a lot of you out there can sympathize. I know a lot of you have some struggles in your life that you're going through. But hey, you're in the right place. Come on in here, relax. We're going to give you some love today. We're going to play some 76 eventually. We're going to get into some games. And we might do a little bit of breakwaters today, or I might skip it, depending on how I feel. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. I'm actually feeling, you know what also happens to me because I do have sleep apnea? Is it feels like I only get 30 minutes of sleep a day. It doesn't matter how long I sleep. It feels like I went to sleep and I just woke right back up again, right? That's how it feels. So I actually stopped breathing in my sleep as well. And what happens when that happens over a long period of time? It's like staying up, right? What's the longest? I'm going to take a survey in the chat. What's the longest that you've ever stayed awake without sleeping, everybody? Me, 72 hours is as far as I could go. And that's really dangerous for you, everybody. That's really, really dangerous. I did it when I was young, too. Not in my age, absolutely not. I could not probably go more than 24 hours or whatnot. Now, but and even then, it's not a smart idea. I may not wake up after I go to sleep. So I went for 72 hours one time just to see how long I could stay up. And I was absolutely delusional by the time. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going. Now, I feel like that how I was in my 20s and now in my 50s because I'm so sleep deprived all the time. I feel very not me. I feel very like out of it, very spacey. I can't remember things. I don't know what I was doing. I pick up my keys and I go. I was like, oh, where's my keys at? Okay, I got my keys. Then I get the keys and I start walking down the hallway and I'm like, what did I get my keys for? Where am I going? What am I doing? Am I going to the garage? Am I going to the car? Why did I need my keys in the first place, right? That's how scary it is. That's how scary sleep apnea can become over a long period of time. So imagine if you only got 30 minutes of sleep a day, how you would feel over a long period of time. And that's pretty much me. But sometimes when I'm really exhausted and I go to sleep and I wake up afterwards, like last night, I'm actually like this, right? It's kind of like you feel kind of out of it, and then it like comes into focus, right? It's like you're out of focus. Your mind is really kind of wandering. You're out of focus. And then it's like really comes into focus like it is right now. And you can see I'm talking a little bit more coherently than I usually am. I can make good statements and bring it back. I'm not going all the time like I do. I say a lot more than I used to, everybody. I say it all the time now. Because it's like those wheels in your head, they come to a stop. And then you have to wait for it to kick back in again. I'm afraid one of these days it's one of the wheels are going to break off. And that'll be it. So just giving you guys a little bit of love. As I do here, I try to also inspire you to go out and do the best you can in life, no matter how it is. 50 hours. Wow. All right. 3 days. Olaf, he's up with me. 30 hours, 70 hours, yeah, there we go, like 50. Yeah, see, that's really dangerous. It's really dangerous. That's why I don't do 24-hour streams. If I do a 24-hour stream today, you're not going to see me for 4 days, everybody. Because I have to get back into the same schedule I was in before. And I have the worst trouble being in schedule. Like, because I went to sleep last night, I got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So now my normal schedule of getting up at 1 o'clock stream, which normally I get up at 11 a.m. And then I got to go to do the 1 o'clock stream, and then I go to about 5, 6 o'clock. Then I rest for a few hours. Then I go from 10 to 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm up until 8 or 9 a.m. and then I sleep for 4 or 5 hours, and then I'm doing that cycle all week. That's why I got Friday and Saturday and Monday off. Everybody, I got to rest. That's a lot of hard work. Again, everybody, I feel very much more together today. So let's try to do something fun. Let's try to get into it and try to inspire you guys to get going. Severe sleep apnea, me too. 300 vents at night. Finally got it to mild after years of struggling. I feel like the biggest thing that helped my sleep apnea was losing weight. I've lost 50 pounds. I think I've gained about 20, 25 of it back though during COVID. But I was like 230 pounds, everybody, and I lost weight. I got down to 175. Now I'm only 5'9", or I'm average height, right, for a man, which is great because everything fits me. If you think about it, I can fit in cars really well. Earbuds really work great for me. All you tall peeps, I feel for you, everybody. And tall, what you don't know, I know a lot of tall people, everybody. People who are 6 feet. My brother is 6'3". My older brother, he's 3 years older than me. And then I've had a good friend of mine who was 7'2", and he wasn't a skinny 7'2", everybody. He was a big 7'2", like a Shaq 7'2", right? A big guy, right? He crazy though. He crazy. But a lot of people who are tall actually have a lot of heart problems and a lot of joint problems and a lot of issues as well. So the grass is not always greener, just so you know, everybody, for all of us people who are smaller. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So big love to everybody. You are supposed to be the size that you are. It doesn't matter whether you're smaller or medium, regular size, or big size. You are the perfect size for you. Right? And this is something I say to my daughters as well. Doesn't matter how tall you are. It doesn't matter all of that. You will be the perfect size as you are meant to be in life. And if you can come to terms with that in your life, everybody, believe me, it's like it's like one of those moments in your life. When you stop worried about what everybody else thinks, you stop worrying about whether you're too tall or too small or overweight or underweight or whatever it is. Whatever makes you feel good about you. This is the same thing when when people talk about makeup and things like that. If it makes you feel better, wear makeup. I'm not against makeup. That's what you want to do. It makes you feel better about yourself. Wear certain types of clothes wherever. I'm not in charge of you. One of the things that people like to do is they like to be in charge of everybody else, like tell them how they should be or what they should wear, or whether they're a little bit overweight or they're small or they're skinny or they're tall or whatever. It's some reason that they've got to find to put that person down. And I was that guy. I was that guy a long time ago. I was young. I was cocky. I was a huge a-hole. I would put people down for the smallest thing, right? Oh, you're overweight or you're whatever, and whatnot. And that stuff just leads to a dead end, everybody. It's a dead end road. People just think you're an a-hole. They don't want to be around you. And a good friend of mine came to me and said, Kismet, I love you, man, but you'd be a great guy if you weren't such an asshole. Sorry to use a bad word, but he was right. And I love him like he's a mentor of mine. He was a millionaire, everybody. A millionaire guy who went on to be incredibly successful and whatnot. And a good friend of mine that I've known since I started in graphic design and stuff like that. Really great guy, though. And he was real honest with me, right? Because I only thought of myself. And that's all I thought of. And that's in my teen years, your late teens, your early 20s. And then, you start to really get out in the world, right? Like when you're young, you're in a little cocoon that is being provided for you by your family, your grandparents, whoever's raising you, who are out there doing the hard stuff, the working, the bringing in the food, bringing in the water, bringing in the shelter. They're out there busting their butt every day to do that, to provide that environment for you so you don't have to worry about the dangers that are the rest of the world. And there's a lot of dangers out there, everybody. Just walking out your door, you never know. You might get hit by lightning, tree could fall on you, a dog could attack you. You don't know what's going to happen, right? But you got to embrace it. You got to embrace that danger. You got to embrace that life. Don't make foolish choices. But you can't be afraid to do it. Like I injured my shoulder, everybody, because I'm a kid at heart. And I went and last year on my birthday, I went and bought this too expensive. It was way too expensive. It was like $300 slip and slide. You know, you buy them for like $20 from the Target, which I've had a bunch of them for my kids, and you use them for like a summer, and then they're wrecked, and you have to throw them away, right? But I bought a real nice one, right, with the tubes on the side, and I was going to do an unboxing on it and all of that. And so we set it up, and we put the pool at the end, so you slide down, and then boop, you go in the pool, right? All that kind of fun stuff. And I was doing fine. I went down it a bunch of times. And then, like the last one or two that I did, I tried to do the spin move, and I was holding onto the thing, so I couldn't put my hands down. So when I fell, I landed on the shoulder, and I tore the muscle inside the ball joint in the top of your thing, called something. It starts with an L or something. I'm sure some of you nurses or doctors there know what it's called. But I pulled that muscle, and oh my God, that is like the most intense pain ever. So I've basically been babying my arm for so long because it's been in so much pain. So that was almost a year ago that happened. And that's probably the worst time I've ever hurt myself where it lasted that long. Like, I've injured myself before, you know, you sprain your leg, you do all that kind of stuff, right? But I've never had it last this long. And it is finally, after so much physical therapy, and of course me doing exercises at home and whatnot, I got a little pulley thing where I use my right hand to pull my left arm up, because what happens is, like this arm, no problem, right? Way back here, hello. This arm, nope. That's as far as it goes, everybody. I'm not kidding. That's as far as it goes. The difference? Way back here, way back there. I go way back there, and it doesn't hurt. This hurts. This hurts right here. It hurts right in here, and then also tightness in the muscle. So I've been getting abused by my physical therapist, as I like to say, but they're wonderful over there, everybody. They're wonderful. They go over there, and now I have to go twice a week. So I go Tuesday and Friday, and of course this costs a fortune that I have to pay payments on for the next who knows how many years until I die. But they've been working on my shoulder, and my shoulder's been getting a lot better. I've been doing my exercises along with it to help it, and instead of it going to here, which is where it was before, it was like it literally could not go. Wouldn't even go straight up and down. Now I go pretty far back if I press it, right? It hurts when I do that, though. But my arm is weak because I've been basically, it's just like hanging there. It's like I haven't been using it. When I go to pick something up, I'll pick it up with my right hand, or whenever I'm doing anything, opening doors or whatever, I'll basically dominate that right hand whenever I'm picking up like laundry or stuff like that. But I've been now working it, right, and trying to do it because I had to have a shot. Because it was so incredibly swollen that it would hurt all the time. It doesn't matter if I took like Tylenol or nothing. It hurt so bad that you could feel it right through that Tylenol like it was nothing. Or ibuprofen. And so they took a shot, a big old shot too, bro, like big old sucker like that, and shot me right in the back, which I did not feel at all, by the way. Amazingly, that was a good doctor, everybody, when you don't even feel the shot. But maybe because it was hurting so much. So I got a shot in the back in that area, and I'd say within a week, that pain went from like a 9 pain down to like a low, dull pain. They should have done that first. They should have done that first before I went to physical therapy, and I was just in excruciating pain while I was doing that physical therapy. But again, no matter how tough it is in the moment, everybody, remember, if you keep at it, eventually over time, it will work itself out. And I've got about another month, they say, until I get there, but it'll still be probably a year or two before it gets back to its full functional, where it's not when it's not frozen up, because I got like a frozen shoulder and then down the side as well. So I asked him, can I, like work out now? Because that's why I haven't been working out, because if I do anything, it makes my shoulder hurt to the nth degree. And they're like, yeah, you could probably do light weights and stuff like that. So I've been getting back to that because I'm gaining that weight back. And I do not want that weight back because it affects my sleep apnea and it affects my vertigo, right? One of the problems with being unwieldy in the midsection, as I like to call it, is the fact that weight is throwing you off kilter, right? When I was young, I was 130 pounds. I was 5'9", 130 pounds, and I was in incredible shape. Because I'd go to the gym with my friend who was like literally as big as Arnold Schwarzenegger. I swear, from 1 year to the next, too. Because from 1 year, he was like 350 pounds, overweight. A good friend of mine, he had lost his leg when he was young, and he was partially disabled. But great guy. We used to hang around all the time. He got all into wrestling. And then I didn't see him for a summer because I had to go to summer school because I was a bad kid and didn't bother to turn in any of my work. That was when I was in ninth grade. Everybody, bad Kismet, being very bad. Not really bad, but refusing. Having that kind of childhood. I screw you. I don't care about what you want me to do kind of moment. So he went like through the summer. All of a sudden, man, I saw him after the summertime, and apparently he'd been in the gym for like 3 hours a day. He was in there with a bunch of the big guys. You know who the big guys are. Put a one in the chat if you've ever been in the gym and you see the big guys come in, right? You're at Gold's Gym or you're at something like that, and you see the serious bodybuilders come in, right? So he'd been hanging out with them, and he learned all their secrets, and he literally transformed himself into like huge Arnold Schwarzenegger, big dude, man. He was going in there 3 hours a day. Now I was like, dude, I'm going to go in for an hour maximum because that's as much as I can do. And then I'm out. And he's like, oh, that's fine. We'll come in. We'll hang out. We'll do it. And he's pulling down, some of those people pull the whole rack down, everybody. I don't know if you ever see the whole rack, like 250 pounds. They're doing that. Boom, pulling that thing down. And they'll do like pulls, and people literally have to hold them down while they're doing those pulls, which is insane. That's insanely crazy. Now, I never wanted to be that big, everybody. I just wanted to be in great shape. But because I hung out with them all the time, we used to do drop sets. And so you'd start with 50 pounds, and then you do 10 of those, and then you'd rest. And then you do 40 pounds, and you do 10 of those, and then you'd rest, and so on and so forth, until you work your way all the way down. By the time you got down to that 10 pounds, everybody, that sucker was heavy. Because you'd already done so many sets, right? When you got down to that 10 pounds, you'd be, oh, God, I gotta try to get that 10 pounds down. And then, of course, that's the cute girl would walk by right at that moment. She's like, this guy can't even do 10 pounds. What's wrong with this guy? And she didn't know that you just did, you just did 100 reps. That's always how it goes, everybody. There you go. You tolerate the CPAP? Yeah, I can't use the CPAP. I have a bit of an overbite, so it helps me. And it makes it tough for me to use the CPAP. I have a mandible device, holds my jaw forward while I'm sleeping. It's kind of like braces, but it's like or Invisalign, if you've ever seen that. It's like a thing you put in the top and the bottom. It has a little bar that basically you tighten, and it pulls your jaw forward. You go to your dentist, and they do a mold for your teeth, and then they do all of that. Helps a lot. I'm not dead, so it must work. So there you go. Once I got your positivity in my life, my overall health improved in a year. Well, there you go. That's what you need. You need a little positivity. I mean, you got all these things weighing you down. You got to survive in the world. You got all this stuff that you have to deal with every single day. Maybe your spouse is crazy, or your boss is a jerk, or whatever in life that's, going on. Everyone try to put their negativity on your shoulders all the time. Knock that stuff off of there, everybody. Don't carry around other people's negativity. If they say, oh, well, you're a geek, or you suck, or you're a gamer, or whatever they want to find wrong with you, because, people have low self-esteem issues. And the way they help themselves with those low self-esteem issues is they tear other people down. And that's why I did it when I was young, because I didn't know any better. That's what all my friends did. That's what I did to try to make myself feel better about me and make me feel superior than other people. There's one thing I've learned, everybody. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. The second you start have to drag other people down to make yourself feel better, you go below them. Because now that's what you need. You have to rely on the misery of others to make you feel better. And that means you're relying on them. They're not relying on you, right? Watch out for that. That's a dead-end road. I've walked that road, and I can tell you, it's a dead-end road. Hi, watched the streams yesterday, and just to let you know, I ordered a PS5 myself last week and got one today. Well, hey, congrats, s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Oh, man, we got someone with a PS5 in the chat. Everybody jelly now. See, if I bought a PS5, it would literally just sit over there with my PS4 and my Xbox, my Switch, doing nothing. I don't even play on them, everybody. They just sit over there. I usually do it whenever there's a sponsored event, or we were doing it for Fallout 76. But other than that, I never touch it ever. It just sits over there because I have a PC. I actually have two PCs that I stream on. So I can just play it over there. Sometimes I do play like Astroneer on the Switch, or Stardew Valley. Very, very cool Switch games as well. Yeah, you have the oral device now, too? See? Best invention ever. Isn't that awesome? They call me Tosh. Did you go get it because I talked about it here on stream, or did they suggest it to you? And again, I guess we're going to have a little talky talk here at the beginning of the stream, everybody. I was finally going to get one a few months ago. Oh, all right. Yeah, mandible device. Is it called a mandible device? Did you get the one from the dentist? That's the best one, I think. that CPAP for me felt like I was going to suffocate and die. And it was causing me panic attacks, which causes the exact opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing. But for some people, it works really great. I'm not discouraging you from going in and trying it, everybody, because it could work for you. Especially they've had some leaps forward in those as well. But my goal is to not die. That's my goal, and to do what I love to do every day. So I say we go and we get to it. Let's go, everybody. Let's get into it. Oh, you got the disc version of PS5. Ooh, very smart, very smart. So then you can trade out, you could take it back and turn it in for another game if you wanted to. Very, very smart. Sorry for that long opening, everybody, but sometimes I just feel like chatting, right? I feel like talking to the chat for a little bit, and I don't know how long it's going to last, so there you go. Okay, so let's get into some 76. Now, I have deleted my high-level character. I'm currently level 5. We've been rediscovering 76. We've been going in and listening to the dialogue and realizing that the dialogue is way too slow. I forgot how slow that dialogue is. There's like these long gaps between lines. Like it's like they recorded it, and then they recorded another piece separately, and then they put it together and they left too long of a gap between the two sentences, right? It's like someone was editing the audio, because I do that a lot on my videos, like great examples of my Goddess videos where I do like commentary over the top and give suggestions and ideas. I have a bunch of Fallout videos the same way. On my YouTube channel, if you want to check those out, by the way, I'll put those in the channel. You can go ahead and go up to youtube.com/KismetBP. BP stands for Blood Pledge, by the way. It's my longtime gaming guild. I've had that YouTube channel, I don't know, like 10 plus years now. A long time. Long time. So we already looked at all of this stuff over here. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. And the Tommy Shot's got something free. What are we getting? What are we getting for free? Oh, some scrap kits I'll never use. All right, awesome. Let's get those. I build up a ton of those, everybody. I never use them ever. I just throw them away eventually when I get too many. All right, let's play. Now, again, I feel like it's time to venture out. Now that we got to level 5, look out. People going flying. Yeah, look out. Let's go ahead and get out into the adventure mode now. That's when we're going to play with other players and run around. Again, if you want to come join me, I am on the PC. You can find me under Kismet, Kismet. You can send me a friend request, and I might even accept it. So yeah, smart idea on the disc version. That's what I would have got too. They suggested because I couldn't tolerate the CPAP and had lost weight, so qualified. Well, there you go. They call me Tosh. Yes, the losing the weight, I think, is the thing that helped me the most. And it was incredibly difficult. I don't care how much those commercials say you buy this fancy machine and all of a sudden you're going to be like in shape. That's BS. I always tell it to you straight, everybody. Don't listen to all of that BS that you get in your emails and on TV and all those commercials. Most of that stuff is crap. They're just trying to sell you something. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm not going to get anything out of your success. So go ahead. Use the most powerful thing you got is your mind, right? Enlist others to help you as well. Like I hired a personal trainer, right? And I would meet with him once or twice a month, and he would basically call me up and say, "Kismet, you get in here. Don't you be slacking today. You get in here right now." And I'd be like, "Okay, I'm on my way in." Right? He didn't let me off the hook. Those are the type of people you need in your life. The people who aren't going to let you off the hook, right? And don't let yourself off the hook, because I've done that many times, like most people have, right? You're like, well, I'm not going to go to the gym today because of insert, reason here, right? Oh, hold on. Whoa, I'm getting a call from my physical therapist. Be right back. All right, I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. They were calling me. And luckily, I get out of physical therapy tomorrow because she's not going to be in, the lady who usually abuses my shoulder. They're not going to be in. So basically, I get a pass for one day of physical therapy. I still got to do all my exercises though. I don't get a pass for that, but I get a pass for physical therapy tomorrow. But the funny irony is I also have to go to the doctor on the same day to follow up with him about my progress of my shoulder and stuff. There's a crazy buddy here, Tryman. He's like, dude, your camp sucks, bro. He's like, your camp is the worst camp ever. This is high quality camp action right here, everybody. You're like, kid, what happened to your beautiful camp that you made? Oh, well, I restarted, so I don't have any of those materials anymore. So I can't make it. It's weird though when you realize that that you don't have like all the things that you had built up over all of that time. Speaking of, I forgot to make a generator here. Let's go ahead and make a generator. We'll throw it down over there. And then we'll go ahead and run this. Now I have the sound off right now, but we're going to run it over here so it makes us some popcorn. We'll get that started. And let's get over here and get going. Now, we're going to check on our... we're going to check in on our armor. That's what it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our armor out of here. Now, one of the biggest problems I find both in Fallout 4 and also in 76, and we're going to start a battle here in just a moment, so everybody get ready. We'll start up some battles, is the fact that they don't sort together. The right arms do not go together with the right arms. The left arms don't go with the left arms, and so on and so forth. The chess pieces here are kind of going together, but if it had like some sort of mod on it, it actually goes alphabetically, which is annoying. You'd want it to be by type. Right? And there's actually a mod that does that for Fallout 4, by the way, that actually does sort it by type. So it will go in and make all the leather chess pieces be together or all the chess pieces be together and so on. So it can be annoying when you're trying to compare it. That's why I go ahead and rename mine usually. But let's go ahead and see what we got. We got a chess piece here that's 6 and 15 and 4 and 10. We'll definitely want that one and don't want this one. So let's go ahead and scrap over here, the lesser one, the level 1, right there. Now, if any of these are level 1, we could just instantly eliminate those because I already have level 1s. And then we can go ahead and say, okay, now we got a 6 and 15 and a 2 and 4 for the right arm. Arm right, this is a 1 and 2. All right, so these two are actually better than what I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and rename those. Oops, or not. Yes, rename. Rename those like this, and then Z-chest, and then leather. Boom, like that. Now, what's going to happen is two of them are going to drop potentially together. Now, there's one of them I'm wearing right now, which is a dead giveaway that's the one that was my previous one, right? So I'm going to go ahead and repair that one. I'm going to clear its name so it goes back to its default name, and then I'm going to go ahead and wear the other one. Now, right now, you can see it's not working alphabetically because the Z should drop down, but if you go out and you go back in again, or actually just click something else, there we go, and come back, it will go ahead and reorganize that alphabetically. Now, same thing here with the right arm. We're going to go ahead and inspect repair. It's one of my favorite parts of these types of games, by the way, is to go in and work on your gear, right? Keep upgrading your gear over time. So there we go. So we got arm right, leather, level 5, and level 1. So now we put the level 5 one on, and then we go ahead and inspect repair this one. We clear the name with V, and there we go. So now we have a level 1 and a level 1, and we can just go ahead and scrap those. I typically will mostly scrap stuff because you're trying to unlock the mods that go along with it. Now, another thing that I can't do right now is I can't actually make a lot of the crafting stuff, right? I don't have the ability to do these because I haven't unlocked those recipes. But one of the things I can do is to actually put down a little thing over here. There we go. Like that. Put down a workbench. And I have the Vault-Tec version of it, the armor workbench. And so we can go ahead and craft. Now, I can go ahead and make some gear in here, but what I really want to do is modify. So I'm going to hit R to switch to modify, and I can modify the stuff that I just got. Now, I am actually level 5, so I got an upgrade right at the level at which I am, which is very lucky. Sometimes, you get an upgrade and it's like level 45 or something crazy like that. And I can actually go in eventually and add legendaries to this. If you guys haven't seen the 76 in a while, you can actually add legendaries to items that you craft or find, which is really cool. And then if you don't get the legendaries you want, you can also rotate those legendaries again. Now, I literally had 1,000 legendary, I think modules as it was, and several 3,000-4,000 of the other things. Whatever the more expensive thing is, I had 1,000, and the cheaper thing was 3,000. I had a lot of those, but I deleted my character and went along with all of that, went along with it. But we want to go ahead and see if there's anything we can do here, right? So boiled leather, there we go, a little bit of an upgrade. No stuff there in slots. And then, of course, I could go through and paint it, but it's like an item in which I know I'm going to get rid of eventually. And so you won't see me modify or put cosmetic stuff on there. So boiled leather there, very good. No miscellaneous stuff. We're not going to do any of that. Now, also over here on the right side where it says current mods will help you kind of know whether you already modded that or not, right? You can see that the current amount of mods that I have unlocked is 0 of 14. So we're going to need to scrap a lot of that stuff. But at least we have boiled leather. So it increases the damage resistance and the energy resistance a little bit because I am low level. But if anything, level 20 or above hits me, I'm pretty much going to die. This one's wood leg here. That's really scary. Red Viper. Yeah, get that wood armor on. Then I also have my jumpsuit here where I just have the standard lining. But there's nothing else I can add to it right now. And of course, you unlock different recipes as you go along where you can upgrade all of that stuff. So there we go. So we had a little bit of upgrades to our armor. Let's go over here and do the same thing. Let's go ahead and modify our current weapons that we have. Now, the one I kind of like in the lower levels here is the pipe pistol. Pipe pistol, if you have enough ammo for it, is great. Currently, I don't have any ammo for it. The thing I have ammo for is the pipe revolver here, which is 45 ammo. And then, of course, I have my melee weapon. So let's go ahead and see if we got any upgrades for these. Make it look like a samurai sword. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know you could turn a combat knife into a samurai sword. I didn't even know that was a thing, everybody. I didn't even know I had that option. What do we got? Serrated blade. Oh, there we go. So that's going to do a bit more damage. It's going to do 18 damage. Now, the one I actually like the most, yeah, you can turn that as a samurai sword. I'm totally turning that as a samurai sword. We just got to, everybody. We got to have it as a samurai sword. Hold on. Let's pull it out of there. My samurai. Oh, it is a samurai sword. Wow! Yeah! Look out! I got a samurai sword, TARDIS. Check it out. I didn't even know I could do that. I didn't even know that was in the game, everybody. I had no idea. I've unlocked that somewhere, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and also look at our hunting rifle here. Now, hunting rifles, man, they typically have a lot of various things. Like if I want to shoot really far away, I usually find about 150 range, roughly, is about as far as I usually shoot. And of course, we have all these other magazines and sights that we could try to use and whatnot, and then change a little ghillie. Oh, we got a Vault-Tec paint. All right, we'll put it in Vault-Tec. So we can basically modify these items to be more powerful. Now, the way you get these receivers is you can buy them in the vendor, right? Or you can buy them from other players. But another way to get them is actually by doing events, right? You do events, you get dropped a recipe, or you do some of the PvP areas, you take over the workshops. That's something I highly suggest, and we're probably going to do a bit of that as well, where I get on my own private server, I start taking over the workshops. And doing that kind of in the later 20s. I probably won't do that in the earlier stages of the game. Now, my biggest problem right now is that I am level 5. I'm in adventure mode, and I can tell you there's a lot of people on here who didn't restart like me. They're on here, and they are high level, bro. Now, my character was level 400 and something, and I've had several, actually, this is my 6th character, I believe. I'm just going to call it. I lost track. But each of those other characters were level 100, 200, whatever it was. So if you add them all up, it's like level 1,000. So you can see there's some high-level people running around. So if I run around with them, the problem is they're going to make every mob level 50 or level 100. And then I'm barely going to do any damage to them. In fact, if you're just in a group with people who are kind of the same level as you, and you run around, it will also scale up the mobs. Like if I run around by myself at level 460, the mobs are level 50, and I can probably 2 or 3 shot them, and then they're dead, right? Even without the bloody set and all of that stuff. I don't do the bloody set. I don't do meta sets. But when there's someone else with me, even one other person, then all of a sudden the mobs are level 100, and it takes me like 20 shots to kill them, right? And that's called One Wasteland. They added it to make it more challenging, even for high-level players. But it's really not, because when you get to high level, you have all your perks, you have tons and tons of perk points, you have tons of cards that you can add along the way as well. What up, Dragon Overlord? What up, bro? Now, if you are going to run with me, know that if you are high level, don't bother to give me anything. Don't say, hey, Kismet, come over here and all of that. You don't want to run with me because I'm going to be low level and I'm just going to be doing quests. One of the drawbacks of you running with me at high level, even if you're level 50 or 60 or higher, is the fact you're going to make all the mobs higher level. Right? And you're going to make it more difficult for me to be part of the adventure or to battle the mobs and play the game. Right? So it's important to know that if you're going to hang around with me, right? If you're going to run around with me. So I suggest start a new character, run around. We're going to get in some trouble. Me and TARDIS are going to go. Now, I'm actually not even going to add you to party unless I see that you're a low-level character. So I'm just going to not even do a public party. I'm just going to do a group. And you've got to be somewhere close to my level. And if you're not somewhere close to my level, like I see you, Dragon Overlord, you're level 125, bro. Again, it's nothing against you. I appreciate you. Big love. But again, you're going to change the experience for me as I'm trying to play through the game as a little newbie again, right? To see what it's like to be a noob again in the game. Now, one of the things I will be watching for, though, is I will be watching for the events. So if there is some events, we'll go ahead and we'll run to those events and see how well we do those at low level. And I'm sure a lot of deaths are about to happen, my deaths, as we go. So one of the main things I suggest, by the way, is to always keep your scrap off your character, your junk. Keep that off your character, because if you die, no big deal. You didn't drop anything. You're good to go, right? Also, be concerned about your water as well. Do we have any water on us? Yes, we have some boiled water that we can go ahead and use. Definitely a good idea to use your honey. I've got popcorn in here, silk bean soup, tarberry juice. All right, and I've got a little bit of corn there that I can cook up. Of course, I think I just used up all my boiled water. Yeah, I got to get some more boiled water. One of the things that I really like that you get fairly late game, around level 40 or 50 or so. You could probably get it earlier, but you get the high-end flux. And then you use that flux to go ahead and... yeah, Manturo's launched a nuke. I'm not going to be doing any nukes or anything like that. What you do is you use those materials to... I lost my train of thought now. What was I talking about? Use those materials to do something. I've forgotten. Sorry, everybody, I've forgotten. I have totally forgotten. My Pip-Boy has received a priority message and it will go automatically. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not listening to it because I got it muted. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do? We want to kind of figure out what we got on us here. Repair kits. Get rid of those. Try to clear my character off a little bit here. All right. Pipe pistol. I don't have any ammo, so let's get rid of that. Armor. Apparel. Food and drink. Oh, I was getting water so I could craft up some food. That's what I was doing. Again, really sucks, everybody, when you have memory problems. All right, let's boil some water. Let's go ahead and make some food, some corn soup. And since I have that corn planted at my camp, I literally have enough food to keep myself going. Though the corn does give me radiation there. But I do have some radaways that I got, so I just use that diluted radaway. And then I'm good to go. And then I might want to get a little bit more while that radaway is still in effect, if we can grab it. Or we get too much radaway going on. And then we'll go over here and make ourselves also some water. So, again, don't be offended, everybody, if I'm not running with you, if you're level 500 or whatever it is. Because, again, trying to get that kind of magic of the starter playthrough going on. But we're going to be in the open world, so when we do see, radiation rumble, something of that nature that is like a common quest that goes on, like the teapot one, things like that. Not necessarily the nukes. I'm not going to do any nukes for right now. I'll probably wait till I get up higher level, though you could do them at level 5. I could definitely go do them right now if I wanted to. Now, speaking of doing stuff that I want to do, let's go ahead and play some Stream Raiders. Let's go. To battle! All right, let's go ahead and start that battle. Let's get to it. All right, let's go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and, let's see, this is a 2. We could probably get away with our thing here. Man, there's a lot of obstructions here. Let's say right there. So now come and join us, everybody. This is a great little side game we play called Stream Raiders. It's free to play, both mobile and on desktop. Oh, we got a quest done there. What are we trying to do now? 2 warriors, kill 1 support unit, kill 3 support units, all of that stuff. All right, cool. Let's go look for any scrolls that we might have. Right here, Saint Scrolls. And more Saint Scrolls. All right. Hey, that was pretty good. If I get any scrolls in there at all, I feel that a win, everybody. That's a win because I have so many of my characters. I only have 2 characters left that are not max level characters other than my legendaries, which you don't get any scrolls for. But when you put a unit down, you're getting a scroll each and every time. So slowly, you're getting the ability to upgrade your units the more battles that you do. So that's why I try to run as many battles as I can. Yeah, no worries, JC Hunter, man. No worries, bro. You take care of yourself. I know what it's like not to feel well, man, but I appreciate you. Big time. The best camp ever? I doubt that. Talk about a good time in that phone call, talking about exercising the arm. I know, it's like they could sense it, right? They could sense it, and that was a Kismet moment there. That was like a Kismet moment, right? Where I'm talking about physical therapy, and then they call me, right? I think that's freaky. That's freaky stuff. Happens to me all the time. It's okay, Kismet. It's a new fedora. Yeah, I saw that. Again, don't give me anything. I'm not going to accept anything from anybody until level 50, because, again, we're going to be doing that kind of new player experience, right? So I don't want anything from anybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to say it 100 times and 100 times again. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you trying to help. But don't give me anything. Don't give me anything at all. Whoa, that was a fast score piece, too. She got old. Okay, so we want to get out and we want to keep going in our little adventure. We want to go ahead and pop back to Flatwoods over here and get back to it. Now, we made a little bit of money. We sold a bunch of stuff. We got a bit of caps. We did some of the Flatwoods work last time, or quests. By the way, I see that my Steam things are going through now. I saw some of my Steam achievements come through, because the whole reason why I did, look at him just looking at me. The whole reason I deleted my character and started again is because the Bethesda launcher is going the way of the dodo on the May 12th, and so I moved my character over to Steam, which I think I should have deleted him first. I don't know. I wondered if I deleted him first and then moved my account, if it would have reset all my achievements. But it probably would have remembered my achievements anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. But I moved over there, I deleted my character, and then I'm going through again so I can get all the Steam achievements that go along with it. Now, I don't even know what they are, so I'm going to just let it happen naturally as I go along. Now, again, one of the cool things is since we haven't played for a little bit here, for about 24 hours, when we come back in, a bunch of this loot is going to respawn. Now, right here, actually, around this corner is one of my favorite spots, because you're getting a bunch of lead here, paint cans and whatnot. You've got some steel over here, some paint cans, and you've got, of course, a bag of chlorine right there, and also you've got a great place to scrap. So if you're coming along here in Flatwoods and you're overburdened, great place to go. Now, again, I am a super looter. If I see loot, I'm going to loot it. It's as simple as that. All of it. Cigarettes, soup, flour, all of that. By the way, also what we learned yesterday is how the origin of potatoes and the origin of soot flour as well, everybody. That's what that guy calls soot flour. And thus potentially how it got its name. Now, I don't know if that's for sure, if he's the one that coined the name for it. But such is the way it goes. So now, again, I'm going to come in here, and we're going to come back. We're going to do the Overseer's thing here in a second. But I'm going to check all of these to see if it's going to let me re-loot all that. And again, there's like open world loot, which is the stuff that's on the desks themselves. And then there is the loot that is in containers. Now, most likely, since I've already gone through and looted all the containers last time, those containers are not going to be available. But the loot that's just laying around will. Like, see the doctor's bag, there's nothing in there. Nothing in this first aid one. I always check those when I'm coming through when I'm in the early levels. Now, also right here, which by the way, you might note I have my mute on, so I don't have to listen to all of the robots. They're really obnoxious. Really obnoxious. In here, this guy's actually a vendor, so he's got a whole bunch of stuff in here that you could potentially buy, including a whole bunch of recipes. So we got Tinker's Workbench and all of that stuff in there that we could go ahead and purchase at some point. Oh, there's a little surgical tray down there. Very nice. And so we're coming in here to follow the trail of the Overseer. Now, I'm going to be kind of focusing more on the Overseer questline here as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. Now, look, there's a water pump in there and a Vault Tech cardboard standees. And then the Overseer's log of Flatwood. So let's go ahead and grab that. Listen to that one.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God, there's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice... angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the
Hi. Dasa asked me if I would talk about, how I got here.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods.
Listen the whole thing again.
My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice... angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot.
Too long of a pause.
Wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have.
Hi there.
This is the Overseer, signing off.
All right. Now, if you notice, I went up here on the roof and whatnot, and that's to get away from everybody. One of the drawbacks of a live game is that you have all these NPCs, you have these robots, you have people making noise, they're shooting, they're playing the guitar, they're doing all the noise, and they're walking around, and you can hear their footsteps and all of that stuff while you're trying to listen to the dialogue. I feel like the biggest shortcoming when it comes to really getting immersed in Fallout 76 is that constant kind of overlapping audio. And as someone who has a bad ear too, it's even more worse when there's multiple things going on because it makes the sound muddy for me. Meaning that it's hard for me to hear anybody, let alone one NPC, but if they're all talking at the same time or there's a bunch of different noises going on, it makes it difficult. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just really annoying because when you're used to playing a Fallout game, right, it usually stops the game, right? The whole game freezes when you are listening to dialogue, when you're talking with someone and whatnot, unless you're playing Fallout 4. Fallout 4 just slows down, where a lot of games will actually stop in that moment, so you don't have to worry about mobs shooting you and all of that. You want to get into the storyline and you want to like be part of the story. So that's why I have a tendency now to get away from everybody or to hide away from everybody, especially in the adventure mode, to get away from peeps. Now, of course, the way to fix that is just to go into your Fallout First mode, go into your own private server, and then block everybody. But most of my team know if I'm like, listening to dialogue because they can see me on stream. They know I'm just trying to avoid that kind of overlapping audio. Right here. So she basically says register as a volunteer. So what I want to do is kind of follow that storyline as my primary storyline, right? Which it actually is, by the way. It actually is your primary storyline.
And a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
There we go. Okay, so it's time to register as a volunteer. I love my samurai sword. It's so cool. So again, since we have been gone and we came back, we can try to get ourselves a pie. No pie for us today. We can go ahead and recheck these boxes. Notice it doesn't have anything in the boxes. That's because it remembers how long ago it was that I looted them. Even if I'm on another server. But the open world stuff will be there, right? That open world stuff will regenerate. So you can run around and grab that. Look, just some caps laying around. Nobody likes caps, apparently. And so you can just run around and grab that open world stuff. And again, right now, my goal is to rebuild up as much resources as I can. So I just keep grabbing tons and tons of loot here as well. Get the guy out of the fridge. I don't want to listen to that again. It's heartbreaking. That guy got stuck in there. Such is the way it goes. So again, just trying to find all I can. Now this actually is a dispenser, so we can go ahead and come back to that later on. Again, see, this is plastic right here that you can use for making shotgun shells. We already talked to the responder lady there. And now we're ready to go ahead and get into the main storyline of the game, where we are basically registering as a volunteer. So let's go. Okay, welcome, Survivor. This program was developed to turn regular survivors into certified responder volunteers. As a volunteer, your job is to help others, and our job as responders is to help everybody, including you. Volunteers, register here. Oh, we got some caps from that. Welcome, volunteer. Transferring course to external hardware done. Report to responder Keisha Dermot for further instructions. People directory. We got Dasa, who is the main lady, lead of Flatwoods Responders Outpost leadership. Last checked in on 596, 11/5/96. So it's 2096, by the way, I believe. Flatwoods are 2396. What's the date? What's the date in 76? Is it 2096? I can't remember. Something like that. Flatwood shirts. By the way, if you notice, the dates are U.S. dates because, in other countries, they do the month and the day switched. I find that very odd, but that's probably only because that's the way I grew up, and I'm sure they find ours odd because that's the way they grew up, right? Such is the way it goes. Let's see. Flatwood Church, 8 Church Road. Notes. Leads Flatwood Outpost for the responders, documenting the responders' good deeds. Miguel. Miguel last checked in 6/15/96. So let's see. Which one checked in before? So she's 11. She's November of 96. He is June of 96. Simon 17 Bridge Street installed a new self-serve kiosk and automatic pantry. Transferred to Morganton Airport to build shelters for survivors. The Colonel, responder, job caretaker for children. Last checked in May of 96. Location unknown, 13 Bridge Street. Housing assignment. Joined the responders when he was 13, dedicated to helping kids learn to survive. Keisha McDermott on October of 96. Assignment 3 Church Road. Monitoring water safety protocols. Oh, look, see, we got a quest up there, too, from looking through the things. Monitoring water safety protocols in Flatwoods, conducting ongoing hydrology experiments. Cullen McLeeda. He's an engineer trying to contact responders. He's also November 20th, 96. Location, Morgan Airport. Trying to contact the responders. Anybody really? Can anyone see this? Scott Shepard. He's a nurse. Knowledge of the big picture. Last checked in, $3.96. Green County Motel, 2 Church Street. Studying the reasons why. Has theories on many topics, mostly political or paranormal. Gary Wilkins. Responding volunteer. He's a courier and navigation. Last checked in on 796, 17 Bridge Street. Transferred to Morganton Airport. Delbert Winters, we talked about him the other day. He's a chef. Specialty is cooking, preaching, and morale. Let's see. Delbert's home, 21 Bridge Street. Runs the Flatwoods Kitchen and Potluck. Train survivors in food safety.
At your earliest convenience.
Yeah, we learned all about him.
Thank you.
Yates Sophie, a volunteer candidate. She's undeclared in her specialty. Last location, Delbert's home on 723. Student in Delport's volunteer training class since 1/26/96. So undeclared. Rank volunteer candidate. Who was that? Sophie Yates. All right, so there we go. Completed. First contact. Build, let's see, thirst first. Search for quiches along the river, nearby river. All right. We still got to go back and do, build the treasure sign and all of that stuff. We'll do that later on. There we go. Thirst things first. Not first things first, but thirst things first. Now, one of the cool things that you can do in this game is you can actually turn off a bunch of stuff here. We're going to go into our menu here. We're going to go in and use these new features. They added them a while ago, but you can actually undo them. Like we can turn off side quests from automatically going in there. We can turn off miscellaneous quests, event quests, daily quests. We can turn all those off and only get the main quests, right? So those are the only thing that's going to drop into our tracker. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the nuke. I don't think we have anything else there. That's a side quest. We've also got the Explore Home Right. We're going to turn that off for right now. And we're just going to do the main stuff, right? So we're going to do Thirst Things first. Now, one of the things we can also do is turn off Hunter for Hire. And then the only quest that'll be left is the quest that I'm actually trying to work on in the moment. So it'll make it a lot easier. And again, when you see a log, make sure to grab that wood as you go along. You're going to need a lot of that. It'll actually lead me to the proper things. Otherwise, you'll go the wrong way and you'll be doing the wrong quest. Retrieve the water test kit. Oh, no! Keisha McDermott is very dead. Survivor story. Let's go.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while.
Thank you, Starlina.
After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of
Beep.
in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world
You're a little
is
sassy.
getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
I like her. All right, test a sample of water from the river. I remember there was some sort of trick to this. Water testing kit. Can unequip this item. So, we need to go in the water. Collect, that's what it is. It says to collect the water. We're collecting the water, right? Yeah, there we go. So you collect it like you were just collecting the water normally, and then it automatically does the thing. Test a sample of the water from Flatwood's water pumps. So it's going to lead us way over here. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's some moo-moos. Milk those moo-moos. Now, that's another thing that's like a container that you can do every 24 hours or so. Low action points. Bring it to the samurai. Samurai Kismet. Oh, yeah. What do you think now, huh? What do you think now, huh? You like that? You like it? Mole rat tried to get me. Collect. Buckets in here, too. Them buckets are to collect. There we go. One of the problems with this game, too, is that it's like there's a delay in the fact when you do something and then when it actually triggers it. And it's because of you're playing on a server and not on your local machine. So you want to keep that in mind when you're doing stuff. Look at all this fertilizer in here. More gnomes. Now, again, I'll re-loot the same spot if I'm, going between play sessions. Why not? It's free loot. Might as well grab it. You're going to need it later. But I can't get the silt again because I already got that before. I can see that's still growing. Or someone has already gotten it. One or the other. Analyze the water kit. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. Little Toy Story for you there. All right, overburdened. Now again, if you're running with me, know that I'm going to be doing quests and going very, very slowly. So if you are in a hurry, it's not going to be very fun for you. If you want me to go do all this stuff or give me stuff, again, not going to work out. Because again, we're playing from the very beginning. Now we're going to probably do some events, some natural events, not nukes. But any natural events that come up, we'll try to get into those. So let's go ahead and scrap all of this stuff that I picked up. Was that enough? Yep, 86 now. There we go. Now we don't have to walk too slowly. Or we're going up this way. Totally the wrong way. I got to go around the front. There's some silt bean there. Use that for some food or soup later. I typically, when I'm walking everybody, I typically like to be in third person. And then when I'm doing stuff, I'll go into first person. Like fighting peeps and stuff. All right, dodging knives and turns. Analyze the water sample. Okay, water type dirty, disease is severe. Water has not significantly improved since the last sample from these same coordinates. Updating volunteer status. Do we already get this holotape? Let's eject it. Let's go see if we got a couple of them. I don't think I've moved any of my holotapes out yet. And I got 2 kernels there. I did not do it. All right. Let's do it.
This This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and, showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking?
Kesha's the one who eventually brought the leader of the responders in. If you missed that.
It's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Uh-huh. You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but you never realize how important some things will be down the road, do you?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it.
Dialogue needs
Dirty
to go
water carries
faster.
a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dutha?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So, keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and
Bugs.
Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Gotta love that southern draw.
Bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. To each their own.
I knew there was a reason why I liked her.
Okay, got it. Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course. I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well. I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. Then there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Class dismissed.
I see you, opossum. Coming for you. Ninja! Get that possum meat. All right. We got a battle to do here. I'm going to sit down at the crafting station. It was funny that guy ran up at the moment in which I was standing in front of the station. Let's boil some water so we can make this lady proud. There we go. Check in with the self-service kiosks. All right, we'll do that here in just a second. Oh, a little mason jar there. First, we'll do a battle. To battle! Oh, all right, everybody. We're going to try to keep these battles going as best as we can. Get you guys maximum loot. Again, this little side game play called Stream Raider. Super fun. That dialogue is way too slow. I forgot how slow it was. It's like there's long pauses. Like, you know, not just like a second or two pause. It's like a 10-second pause. It feels like about a minute pause between different sections of that and whatnot. It doesn't feel like a natural conversation that two people would be having. There wouldn't be that big of a pause in between them, usually. Oh, we got a couple more peeps down there. How many units do we have? 35. Rolled right over them. All right, Olaf and Rotisserie G getting some love. Tartarus coming in, MVP with 13 kills. Aki, I see you there with 6 units. Nice job. Let's go ahead and get this boss battle going on. Let's do it. Let's see. Gonna call in the Wasteland Tycoon. Try to help you guys bring in the W. Let's go right there. All right, let's get it going on. We'll come back to that in a bit. All right, we're stuck. All right, we're going to run in and get to the self-service kiosk right over here, and we're going to check in. There we go. Look at that. I reached level 6, so I feel all special and stuff. Sending data to responder Keisha's terminal for additional analysis done. Updating volunteer status with the responder database done. You must complete one more experiment for the responders to become a full volunteer. Transfer course to your external hard drive done. Report to responder Delbert Winters for further instructions. Look for Delbert Winters' home. Well, we already been there because I already looked through all the houses. And there we go. First things first, we're ready for a level up. I forget how many level ups I had on my previous character. I think it was like 50 that I hadn't done. And here we go. Got another perk pack. All right. See, these perk packs actually are awesome now when you're low level. When you're high level, they're just annoying after a while because you've already chosen most of your cards that you're going to use anyway. Hear about the ambitious executioner, always trying to get ahead. I just like the gum. All right, so what we get? Pack Rat, Dromedary, something else, which I don't remember. Now, Pack Rat is definitely something I want to use, but I can't use it till the next level, level 7. What else we got? We're still waiting on our crack shot there. We might as well throw that in there because we don't have any other cards, so let's throw that in. No intelligence card. We got moving target. Let's throw that in there. In fact, we could have another card and another card in luck and 4 more cards in charisma right now. But we want to go ahead and utilize, because again, oh, and look at that as we got it done. See, we got a whole bunch of, rewards. Oh, I stopped it, but it actually gives you a whole bunch of rewards as well as you do these quests, and as you do open world stuff as well. Let me see if there's any, like, regular open world quests. No, none of those. Again, I'm really looking for Radiation Rumble and see how well we do as low-level characters in Radiation Rumble, because I think that'll be funny. All right. And again, we'll get into all the bigger stuff later. So level up. Going to put the point in charisma, but not necessarily spend the actual thing on charisma. So let's see. What do we got here? Actually, we should go back and look at how many perks we have. We can put it in agility, luck, intelligence. Perception, we've already got 2 in there. I think we're fine in that one. Strength, we're fine. So really everything other than perception and strength. So let's pick a perk. Let's put the perk point into charisma because we're going to put all of our natural perk points into charisma. We're going to go ahead and switch out of this until we can see all of the cards. There we go. And that's going to allow us to make a better choice. So agility there, born survivor, first aid, definitely going to help us. We don't need green thumb. Be nice if you could just hide those after a while, right? You just hide the ones that you are not going to use. Running with a pistol would be nice, but I'm probably going to think about hacker there. Already got 2. I'm not doing lone wandering. Pharmacist is a good one when you need that. I don't think I'm going to do my pharma right now. Oh, I got another pick lock too. And it shows you which ones are new as well. What am I using right now? Scrounger. So I could put another one in there as well. So I could put one of my favorite perks, or at least collecting perks in there. So, all right, so let's do charisma. Let's switch to luck, which weirdly is in the opposite direction of special, because the luck is at the end. So when you're flipping through it, it actually ends up where you're kind of going backwards through the thing. It's weird, but such is the way it goes. Now, I could use C to go forward, so then it's strength, perception, charisma, agility, luck. But I typically use Z, so it ends up going backwards. I don't know, it's just the way I do it. Now, the one I'd probably pick at this point is Farmer, because it's 40% chance on a level 1 card, right? Or a level 1 star card for Farmer. That's a huge chance, everybody. So 50% of the time, we're just going to round it up. You're going to get more. Or if you go ahead and upgrade it again, you get 60% and then 80% chance, which is a lot. So we're going to go ahead and do that so we can start building up a backlog of stamp packs and stuff of that nature as we go along. And again, any other cards we can put in here. Probably want to take out Iron Fist and put Gladiator in there because one-handed melee weapons do plus 10% damage. And we do have a one-handed melee weapon. So that probably would help us a little bit extra. And that's probably good for now. And then now what we want to do is now that I have a natural 6 charisma, I can go ahead and rank up inspirational. So instead of it doing 5% XP gain, it's going to double that and go to 10%, which is totally worth it. Whenever you double up on something and can get more, it's actually a better value because you just got 5% and then 5% again. The one where it sucks is that when it goes from 10% to 5%. Because instead of getting 20%, you should be getting double the amount, which is basically what we got in the first upgrade. You're only getting 5%. That also happens with like your shotgun cards and your weapon cards that you get a 10% boost to damage, and then you get only 5% more damage boost. Where if you got a different card, like say advanced shotgun, then you would get another 10% boost, right? So watch out for that. Sometimes it's not worth upgrading the card. In this case, it is because it actually is doubling up. And I'm getting double the value for 1 more point. So, very, very useful. All right, look for Delbert Winter's house. Let's go over here and find my buddy Delbert Winter. Oh, man, I thought that was a Brahmin there for... I mean, not a Brahmin, but a Yaogwai. Oh, here we go. Sweep through here, get all this loot again. And I am a super looter, everybody. I loot at all of it. I get all of it. Every little pencil, every little cap, every little cigarette butt on the floor. And all that stuff going to add up over time. Okie dokie. Search for training instructions around Dilbert's house. We already got that one. Let's go ahead and get in here. Volunteer training. There we go. Now, we already read all this before. Cook ribeye steak. Optional, get a piece of Brahmin meat. Ah! Oh, somebody already killed it. Sorry, Brahmin. There we go. Got that Brahmin meat. And then we're going to go ahead and run over here. Who goes there? Part 2. I think we already got that one. Okay, back over here. And we're going to cook some ribeye steak. Now, again, this is the beginning of Fallout 76, everybody. We're kind of redoing all of the quests. I'm ignoring all gifts and items from other people and whatnot. And we're going to make ourselves some ribeye steak. In fact, let's make a couple. There we go. We can make a whole bunch of stuff here, too. Grilled rad roach, awesome opossum bacon, silt soup. Lots of stuff. Oh, we don't have any more purified water. Boil water, then, it is. All right. Check in with self-service kiosks. Complete training. Updating volunteer status in the responder database. Congratulations, volunteer. Granting access to the responder database done. Contact the responders using the database. Okay, where do we do that at? This way. I just stand in there. What up, bro? Contact them via the database. Can't even see. Awkward. There we go. Log in. Volunteer. Emergency contact responders HQ. Now look at all the places we just discovered. Contact responders HQ Morganton Airport. Establish connection done. Message received and displaying. Urgent message. A large horde of Scorched is on the move and might be headed for our main base at Morganton Airport. All personnel are requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies. Maria Chavez. Connection terminated. All right. There we go. Second helpings. All right. And again, we're just going to do the main storyline, everybody, so we can get those achievements. And there we go. See, now it's giving us a whole bunch of stuff. And part of that item reward that we got, we basically just saved ourselves about 600 caps. Oh, well, we got a bunch of stuff. Because we got a Tinker's Workbench. There's 600 caps there. Chemistry Workbench, another 600 caps. And then a whole bunch of other kind of fun stuff that we found as well. Now, eventually, we'll go ahead and take these and put these all into our into our stash as we kind of read them and progress forward. Now, we do have another quest, too, that is part of our primary quest that came from Wastelanders. Want to make sure that we go into there and get that going on as well. And that's called Hunter for Hire. And so we're going to go ahead and backtrack back up here toward the Wayward in this direction. I'm going to head up toward the Wayward TARDIS and do this, crane treasure one. Every time I kind of move position, I let TARDIS know via Discord. Now, again, if you want to run with me, you need to be low level, and it's really helpful if you are also on the Discord so that you don't have to wait like 10, 20 seconds for me to like tell you stuff. And again, as we're walking along here, we're going to just, again, reloot anything that we run into. Try not to get the same stuff that we got, holotapes that we already got. Go see if there's any lead in here.
What's that over there?
It's me. What's up? Oh, now look at this. Lots of lead. Man, this samurai sword is awesome. So, tons of lead. As you can see, there's a tons more than there was in there before. I highly suggest coming in here. A bunch of barbells. There's a lot of places in the world in which you can find that lead. Then I'm going to check all the lockers. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to grab it. It's just general resources like plastic and glass and all of that stuff. Nothing too sexy in there. If I find something sexy, I'll let you know. Now, another thing you do here is nearby corpses, take all, and it will loot everything in the area. And so we grab that loot. There we go.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Apparently. Again, checking for loot. As we're walking through, getting our resources fired up. And again, just trying to backtrack my way. Now again, since I have Fallout first, I can go ahead and just take a little pit stop real quick, throw this on the road, and then just go ahead and put all this stuff into my scrap box. And you'll see that what it did is it massively reduced the amount of weight. I had like 500 weight on me. Now I'm at 77 because it got rid of that lead. Those barbells are heavy, right, to carry around. But if you break them down into their basic lead, then not so much. What are you doing?
Oh, looting ain't easy when you have to force your way in. I could really use some bobby pins.
Yeah, I might be able to help.
As many as I can get my hands on. What do you have on you?
I don't have 20, but I got one.
Beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes one is all it takes.
There you go. And then she gave me a gold-plated lighter back.
It's gone to shit. The rich gonna be poor, and the poor gonna be rich.
Okay, well, let's hope so. Well, you're rich in the fact that you're alive. Welcome to Flatwoods, home of the green monster. Yeah, well, let's hope we don't run into green monster. Look at that camp over there. Some sort of camp. Puppies! Look at me using bats and stuff. Look at me using that bats. No interaction. Someone did that farmhand quest. Now, it's actually better to put your weapon away. Man, a lot of lag today. It's better to put your weapon away when you're running because it makes you go faster.
We're all links in the chain, bound in brotherhood.
Ad Victoriam, people. Let's keep going. This giant warehouse. Oh, somebody built that there. That's somebody's camp. How can I tell? Because there's turrets. Turrets are a dead giveaway. There's a camp there.
Although, is a Brahmin singing technically?
Yeah, wow, that's cool. Oh, that person's got a Vault-Tec uniform on. I like that. Whose camp is that? Dree 911. Yeah, I love to glance at people's camps. Very cool. Look at all these. Somebody is a serious player of this game, everybody. You can always tell the serious ones, right? The ones that are hardcore. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Just anybody. That'll be weird.
Oh, dude is hardcore right there. Or she's hard. He's hardcore or she's hardcore. One or the other. I like that they've given this person a cool Vault-Tec outfit. All right, let's run over here and build the sign at your... Oh, I could have built it at my camp over there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch camps to camp number 2. Going to activate that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into camp mode, Z. Now, I can't be too close to his camp, otherwise it won't let me do it. But I'm just going to kind of run over here. Kind of outside. There we go. Place my camp down. Now, what it did is it didn't take out my other camp. My other camp's still there, and I can switch back to that if I want to, which is great. All right, I gotta do the crane treasure hunting sign. Let's see. Outdoor shower. Oh, God. Finding this is going to be great. One of the cool things, they got lots of stuff. One of the bad things, there's lots of stuff. You got to try to find it. I wonder if it'd be under quest items or something like that. Yeah, right there. Okay, quest items. And so we'll put that treasure hunting sign down.
Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Okay, so we're going to need a data tape. We're going to need a generator as well. All right, so we'll put the generator down. And there we go. Now we got a sign. Okay, load broadcast tape into the radio tower. I've done this in a while, too. In the broadcast tower. Oh, I got to go up the way. Load broadcast tape in the radio tower to activate the connection. All right. I'm sure I'm not going to get absolutely and completely owned or anything going up here. Let me move my marker there so I kind of know which direction which one I'm actually going after. This way. All right. We got the sign up. Let's go ahead and head back. And run up here and get this going on. Well, we can go through here and get some loot. Just walking around the wasteland, everybody. Just going for a little bit of a walk. Make sure I'm going the right direction. This game's another game that could use a mini-map. Did Ragstag. Just walking through the forest. After the bombs drop, I'm sure it's not going to be dangerous at all, everybody. Especially considering I'm low level, and then some of the people in here are really high level, and if they have run through here at some point earlier today, these mobs are going to be really high level. Again, I'm watching for events over here. Weirdly, no events going on right now. Very strange. We might even try the alien one, though I'm not going to really probably get that much credit for it, but we might try it. All right, here we are. Caution, falling rocks. Ah! Don't fall on me, rocks. All right, we going the right way? Yeah, there we go. Now we're on the path. Whenever you're by the mountains, by the way, you want to be looking for resources. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a responder protectron. All right. Got like a weird purple look to him.
This highway is under the protection of the responders.
Okay. Good to know. Hoofing it up the mountain. Compass is handy. It is. That's why also they got a custom marker that helps a lot too. That I've been looking down there to see where my custom marker is. Oh, look and see whoever did that quest has made it. Oh wait, there's a thing back there. Whoever did that quest has now made it easier for us to go along, because normally these little farmhands here are trying to kill you as you go along. Ow. Take cover. No action points. Come on. Samurai sword time. Yikes. Grab some ammo. Oh, ho, ho, headshot! Teamwork! See, this is the part that people rob from you when they're really high level. See, that took me and TARDIS to do that. Now, TARDIS was... good job, TARDIS. Big love, bro. TARDIS was kind of holding him down. I was using cover to go back behind there. See, this is the kind of experience you want to have when you're first playing the game. And you don't want to run around with someone who's super OP, everybody. Or maybe you do. That's how you like to play. It's more power to you. But for me, I don't like to do that. I like to have that bit of challenge where I felt like I was going to die there, but for sure. For sure. And that's all part of the fun. Now, I actually see where we're going up there, I believe. Oh, no, that's in the opposite direction. Let's go check this tower out. We're going to go a little off mission here. Show you something cool about the towers here in Fallout 76. Now, appreciate all that pew, 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 by the way. When you walk up on something, you want to hit Q for your VATS. Really, I find the best thing, the use of VATS, is the fact that it finds enemies for you.
My back. Little dark to be out on your own, isn't it? We got a calm, clear night. Perfect for watching the stars.
Get up here where I'm going to see you. Too clear and quiet, if you ask me. It's impossible to sneak into anyone's camp. It takes me forever to fall asleep on a night like this. You can hear everything out there. Exactly. I like to lie out on my mat and count the stars until I doze off. I need to get going so I can catch some sleep. I like to count the stars.
I know what you mean. And being well rested makes a hell of a difference.
Oh, look, she's talking about being well rested. So she just gave us a hint about resting. All right, now when you hold on, we gotta wait for the nuke to go.
The area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
When you find these towers, everybody, they're super useful. You can go around and actually use them as a lookout. And so we're going to run up here. We're going to see if we find any stuff. Oh, a little pipe pistol there. Which we can maybe scrap and get some stuff for or use. Now, this weapon is actually pretty good. You saw I was doing some good headshots with this weapon. Mainly using it as a ranged weapon. We're going to grab a bunch of various different resources here. Like so. Canned beer, dirty bed. Short hunting rifle there. Oh, you see that? See how it went bling? That means it found extra ammo in the ammo box. That's my other card that I have, Scrounger. So we saw that Scrounger just perk went off. And it does something what is called procking, which means, you know, it has a certain percentage of going off. And when it does that, it actually procs or goes off, basically. All right, so there we go. Now, one of the things we can do is we can go ahead and stand on our map, and we can see what we have already discovered here, right? We know that there's Morganton Airport we need to go to, and so on. Oh, we also found the lumber mill up there, too. So we found some places already, but what you can do is stand up here, and you can survey the area. And then, as you can see, we've now discovered a whole bunch of places up there that we haven't been to yet. And those will show up in gray, right? So Isolated Cabin, Alpine River Caverns, and of course the Vault-Tec Agricultural, and we already know the Broadcast Tower because we already had that for our quest. But also now we have Flatwoods Lookout on there. And so we basically identified 14 new areas. So Slocum Joe's there as well. And I'm sure whatever else it is, I can't remember. Morganton Train Yard, maybe. I forget what else that we found. But that's a lot of different areas. Now, once you do it once, it actually does all the areas and all the directions. So you don't have to necessarily do it in every single direction. It's just that one direction. We'll find some new places for you to explore. That silt bean. We already got that. All right, we already got our loot. Let's head back down. Fragment mine there. Again, remember, this is all caps that we can sell.
Back to this area. They'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Okay. Oh, look at this. We got like a little cabin with people in it. Probably best not to walk in with my gun drawn.
Never seems to end.
What's up, guy?
Foundation might be coming along, but we got a lot more work to do.
Okay, well, I'm taking some of your wood. Hope you don't mind. Also taking your fire extinguisher, all the stuff you got in the drawer there. I'm taking all of this stuff. Taking your coffee cup.
It's a big old s'more.
Taking these shotgun shells, that alarm clock. I'll talk to that lady here in a second.
Fix that. Ugh,
Come back to us. Scooter, I had to come try to find you, but I didn't dare bring Cheswick with me. I didn't want him to get hurt. I left him in the upstairs of the farmhouse we found just north of here. I thought you'd still be here, but I haven't been able to find you. If you get this, I'm going to go back to the farmhouse. I hope Cheesewick's still okay. Come find us when you get back. If you make it back to the house and I'm not there, I hid the duffel under the porch by the front door. Please come back to us, Puppet Face. I don't know. I don't know if you should really go back to anybody named Puppet Face. But there you go. Let's talk to the lady.
For even more settlers moving in.
Out here, we don't have the same protection as Foundation.
I guess not. I guess not. What else we got? It's really cool to go through the game again like this, everybody, and just take your time. You know, you're not so worried about the events. You're not trying to grind those all the time, though I do need to work on those a bit as we go along. We still got a month to go. But it's kind of nice to just take your time and do some questing. It's been so long since I did any of the questing, and a whole bunch of the quest line I never did because all I did was events and running around and doing all of that. But we're looking for more featured events, the natural events, whatnot, as well. Oh, time for a battle. Let's go. All right, how many minutes? Well, only 27? Wow, okay, this is going to be a tough one. Let's go. Let's get it going on.
What's that over there?
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rats will.
I'm going to get back on the road. Oh, didn't switch. To battle! I know that button's been a little sticky lately. I got it, but thank you. Uh-oh, Flatwood Monster. I went to shoot the Flatwood Monster and he disappeared. That's scary. Open the cab chest, give you guys some love. Whoa, Akia walking away with 200 gold. Congrats with that. Olaf coming in, MVP, killing 36 bad guys there. Very nice. Akia, of course, with 6 units. Nice job. See, look at that. See, you keep putting down the units and you keep getting the sweet rewards. That's how it goes. The more units put down, of course, the more everybody wins in the long run. Let's go ahead and get that going. Over there, unlock all of that nice stuff. All right, low side, we want to try to go for that blue chest. Let's keep battling away. Again, we're going to be doing battles all day long. Slide this over. Let's go with the Saint this time. Let's go ahead and also go over here and check our quests. Yeah, there we go. Got a quest done. And we got to earn a bunch of tokens and place a couple warriors eventually. Let's get to it. I think I already placed my Saint. I might place a couple warriors just to get that thing progressing. So we'll see how it goes. We'll come back to it. Actually, just probably could go up here and go to the high side here. Yeah, there we go. End up back where we were. Very cool just to, oh, look at this. This is totally saying, hey, go up here to the top. Oh, look, I got extra ammo because that scavenger. Raider. Ah. Left a bunch of bottles. Let's scrap all our stuff to reduce our weight. He said it was back behind the porch. I believe this is where it is. Was this it? I can't remember. There's one of these that says it's under the porch and you have to find it under the porch. I don't think this is actually it. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of these. Maybe it's the front porch. It's one of these somewhere. But that's okay. I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for the radio tower. Making a little pit stop. Again, it's like going into a game with fresh eyes, right? Because normally you're not even looking at any of this, everybody. You're just teleporting back and forth. You're running by at full speed because you're doing something else. I don't even know why they let you search those. You really never find anything on those. I found one thing on those things once at the very beginning of the game. Alright, let's snipe some peeps. Too far. Even at level 5, you can be pretty deadly with the sniper weapon. The cool thing is, too, if you're in a group, you'll share XP, plus they'll get the drops too. So if they kill them, I'll get the drops if I'm nearby, and so on and so forth. You get the general idea. Did I actually kill this person in here? Oh, I did. I sniped him. No, I didn't.
Stop.
Double team! Later, sucker. Nice. Okay. Right away. Again, we'll check it again. I gotta scroll down through all that stuff. Very weird that there's no other events going on. Okay, I gotta load the tape in there at some point. Let me get all the loot first. Yeah, loot there. Yeah, see that? Bonus, I got bonus loot. Load holotape. Broadcast tape.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. Broadcast complete.
Have you ever noticed I love looting, everybody? I never get tired of it. I love just going around picking up loot. This is like the original looter shooter, everybody. They say, like, you know, Borderlands is a looter shooter. I think it's the Fallout series is the looter shooter. I think I do more looting than shooting, if you know what I mean. For sure. All right, let's check around and see what else we can find. What we got in here? All right, grenades. These are all dollar bills right here, everybody. All caps adding up. I don't think you can get that as a log. It has to be like a log that's laying on the ground. Usually like that, yeah. Okie dokie. Wild mute fruit there. Let's see if the back of this is open. Oh, it is. I don't remember this at all. Oh, you can't get in there. That's probably why I don't remember it. There's nothing in there. All right. Hey, it's cool to find that stuff, though. Anything else over here? Little plants. More wood. All right. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. Now I think we have to go back to my camp. So I'm going to go back to camp 2. Jumping back to my camp 2. All right. You beat you to like 5 seconds? Beat you to what? I forgot. What was it? Oh, yeah. And then the wrong screen. Right. Yeah, it's messed up. Oh, hey, we got a bunch of retweets. There's 1,000 Kiss Cats. I also got to do a giveaway. What am I doing, man? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and give away some loot here in the stream. Let's do it. Let's see. Giveaways. I think the thing, what are we giving away here? Let's see. What do we got? Check my giveaways over here. Another cyber archer. Let's do that. All right, let's go. Boom. Get that going on right there. Now, while I'm kind of walking around doing my camp stuff here, let's have s.p.e.c.i.a.l come up to you a bit about the giveaways. Let's go.
Thanks, Kismet. I'll give them a quick overview. Hi, I'm Saltbot. Let's talk about what are Kiss Caps, how to earn them and how to enter Kismet's giveaways. What are Kiss Caps? Kiss Caps are loyalty points for watching Kismet's stream. Use them for contests and giveaways. How do you earn Kiss Caps? You earn 100 Kiss Caps by going to the Twitch menu in the upper right corner, open your chat in a new window and type /host space Kismet. You earn 1000 Kiss Caps by hitting the follow button, plus get free emotes to use in Kismet's channel. Work together with your fellow teamwork tycoons in chat. Type !RT, then click the last link. Hit the like and retweet buttons and everyone gets 1000 Kiss Caps for every 5 retweets. For those of you who want to go above and beyond, you can donate to the stream. The more you donate, the bigger bag of Kiss Caps you get. Plus you can subscribe using your Twitch Prime or choose one of the 3 levels of sub support for 5000 Kiss Caps. This also unlocks all the awesome Kismet emotes, holiday emotes and animated emotes. Plus while you are lurking in chat, you're earning 3 times the Kiss Caps and have 3 times the chance to win giveaways. How to enter Kismet's giveaway? First type !loot in the chat to see how many Kiss Caps you have. For every 10 Kiss Caps you can buy 1 ticket. Here are several ways to put in tickets for the giveaway. Type !ticket space max to enter as many tickets as you can. This can only be done upon first entering the giveaway. Or type !ticket space 1. Everyone gets a free ticket and a chance to win. To increase your chance to win, you can buy more tickets like 10, 1000, up to 10,000 tickets. This is a promotion from Kismet and his supporters. Twitch does not sponsor or endorse broadcaster promotions and is not responsible for them. Thank you for being an amazing part of the stream and good luck. Back to you, Kismet. Happy streaming.
Thank you, Saltbot. All right, let's get back to it. One of the guys just walked off. I think I got too close and triggered the guy or something.
Right here, smart guy. Now come talk with us.
All right, so the other guy walked off because I basically triggered it, I guess. Now we're going to go talk to the free radical guy here. Make sure we got a melee weapon at the ready. There we go. Maybe heal ourselves too, probably a good idea.
Ukraine? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
Let's see, I can use my luck. I bet his name is Davy. Davy, you said you were going to help me kill this one, right? How about we trade? I'll tell you where the treasure is, and if you tell me where your gang is camped, I'll share, but I don't want to join your crew. Now, where do I go to apply? Attack? Nah, I'd rather wear your scalp as a hat. Strength, you tell me where your hideout is, or I'll turn you inside out. Yeah, let's go with luck. I bet your name is Davy. Davy, you said you were going to help me kill this one, right?
Excuse me?
How does this jerk know your name? You're working together.
What? No! Can't you see they're full of...
Dragon Overlord, don't shoot him! Let him fight! No. I want to let him fight. The problem when you play with other peeps, everybody. They just like, they go in there and they just kill them all, and then, you know, you can't have any nice things. That's okay. Crane, last spotted, the word, sex, male, build, middle, allegedly not dangerous, but be careful. First person to get him to give up the location of his treasure gets a share of the overall take. West Virginia Lumber Company. So that's pretty easy to find, right? Pretty easy to find. I wanted to see who would win between the two. That's why you do that kind of stuff. I find it fun. I know, right? Yay for loyalty points. There you go. To be part of the giveaway, everybody. We're giving away a free Stream Raider skin right there. An exclusive skin for all of you guys. Again, let's go ahead and do a level up. Now I've got my charisma going. Oh, I gotta share my card again. Now everybody in my group is getting plus 10% XP. Let's see what perk we want to get now. Where do I want to go now? Probably strength is where I want to go. So let's go ahead. Again, we'll level up. We'll go ahead and go to strength to automatically put our perk card in there, but not necessarily our actual card. We're not going to get our card from there. So let's start over here in Action Boy. Can do. First aid's a good one. Oh, hard bargain. Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a high contender right there. We got Pack Rat. We already got one Pack Rat, so we could combine that one with the other one. And then we would need to only have 2 points there. So what do we got now? Gladiator. So we could basically do 2 points there. And then double up our Pack Rat. Oh, that's the smarter move right there. So strength. And then get another Pack Rat. And then we'll combine our 2 Pack Rats together, which means it's reduce all of our junk items by 50%. You know that I collect a lot of junk items. And then we take Gladiator out of there and then put Pack Rat in there. And now we reduce all of our junk by 50%. So that's really helpful because I carry around a ton of loot. That's going to help a lot. All right, there we go. Report what you found to the Duchess. All right, let's do it. Sorry, my bad. That's okay, Dragon Overlord. That's how it goes. You got all enthusiastic there. Sometimes that's how it goes. All right, let's grab all the loots first. Again, we just re-loot the whole area every time we come in and out of here. Oh, we got circuitry going on. Foot lockers down here. So much loots. Definitely want to crouch down so that you can see behind there. There's some duct tape there, aka adhesive. Every single time in the early game, I will loot everything. Because that all adds up over time. One thing that I won't do later is actually do a lot of this lower level looting in the later game. I typically do it at the very beginning of the game.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did. Sounds like they're headquartered at West Virginia Lumber Company. Duchess, bring me your finest flannel. I'm heading to West Virginia Lumber. I thought, what if I decided I want to work for the gang instead of you? No, I don't want to do that. So yeah, bring me your finest flannel.
Good to know. Then that's where their boss will be. You need to
Wait, West Virginia Lumber? Wait, that is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
All right, tell me about the scrapper.
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
What about his family?
You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
I think I got everything I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Oh, guided meditation. All right. Whoa, man, we got lots to do. All right. We might do some guided meditation. Let's see. Let's grab all this loot first. Oh, and there I am, overburdened. Every time you come in here, everybody, grab this loot. Especially early game. A lot of this stuff is all your basics, right? Your steels, your leads, your aluminums.
I don't care how you do it. Just get them out of my hair.
Every last little plate, every little glass. I'm blocking these other coolers. Can't get them. Rusty canister. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go loot the facilities. That's not one you can get. All right. Do you think I was gonna go out? No, I'm getting more loot. Can't get in there. There's a key in there. We need a key to get into there. Oh, my skill is 4, everybody. Let's do it. Unlock that baby. You're like, Kismet, how can you get skill 4 when it only goes to 3? I know, right? Bump me there. There's nothing in the safe. Oh, that's a bummer. There's nothing in the safe because I recently looted it. That's why. Stealing her pillow. Okay, man, who stole my pillow? I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing. What happened to your pillow? I'm out of here. There we go. What up, Medihan? Hopefully I'm getting your name anywhere close to right. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Now we're just playing some of the beginning of Fallout 76. We're doing some of the newbie quests and that kind of stuff. Again, I'm going to be kind of working on this for a bit. I actually like most of this beginning part. There is a quest that I absolutely despise. It's when you work with the robot, the Raider robot. It happens later. You'll see me just absolutely cringe through that whole thing as we go through. Okay, so we got that going. What else are we doing? So we want to go ahead and pull up our thing here. Again, we're going to have to move it away from... Oh, wait, I don't have to do that. I can just go over here and move my camp back down there. There we go. And then I can go ahead and bring up my thing here. There we go. Tricky. And then put all that away. And I do a lot of loot collection where I'll collect a bunch of stuff and literally just throw it in my bank for it to actually go bad. Right? You just throw it in there, it goes bad, then you convert it into fertilizer later on. Or you can make stuff out of it, either way. But also the stuff, usually food and water is going to weigh you down. Any kind of extra stuff like this that you have, that's going to weigh you down and whatnot. I got some level 5 leather right arm. Already have a level 5? Yes, I already have a level 5. And that one, actually the one I got is better. Because I modded it. Let's scrap some items again, just to reduce. I feel like this is its best thing, is it just allows you to... Alright, we got some more of those now. We'll keep one of those. A shocking baton. Oh, that's cool. It's 40 and that's 40. I'll scrap this and maybe we'll get an aligned short barrel there. Very nice. Pipe rifle thing. Spiked bats. Wow, that does 45 damage. I like my samurai sword though, but 45 damage is awesome. But it's real slow though. You know what? Let's try it. We're going to put our spiked bat as number 1 and then number 4. It's kind of like if you can kill them in one shot, go with the high damage. If you can't kill them in one shot, then go with the high amount of damage. You can do highest amount of damage you can do repetitively. Scrap that stuff. And scrap all this stuff. I'm not going to use this. Get rid of all of that stuff and offload a little bit here. Okay. How are we doing on this battle? 5 more minutes on the battle. What do we feel like doing? Hunter for hire or investigate Morgan Airport? I think we're going to go Morgan Airport. Morgan Airport is one of those ones I really enjoy. Yeah, we got to go all the way up that side there. But I'm going to go to Morgan's Airport here. And we're just going to kind of walk along the thing here. I'm going to move my marker in that general direction. Oh, we're going to go to guided meditation. Let's see if we can actually just go there and get into some trouble. I'm going to try some guided meditation at level 5 or 6 here. Let's go give it a try. There was my camp right there. One of my camps anyway. We'll get back to making cool camps. Now, don't forget, everybody can help support the stream nice and easy by going ahead and clicking that second link over there. Hit that like button, hit that retweet button. It gives you more Kiz caps for everybody in the channel so you can potentially win those giveaways. Remember, I'm going to be doing a bunch of giveaways all week long. So let's go see how this works out. Now, again, because other people are going to be here, I'm probably going to get owned. Look at these people.
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation. Taking
Hey, it's Box Kicker. What up, Box Kicker?
toward transcendence. We will begin shortly. Take a moment to appreciate.
I should get my pipe pistol. That's going to take way too long for me to even shoot. Level 35. Hey, there we go. Ah! God, the lag is so bad. I'm out of ammo.
Surrounded by discordant forces that seek to hinder your spirit.
Dude exploded. Hiya! Samurai sword! Didn't even hit him. Hit that one. Oh my god. Hit me so bad. I'm radiated too.
Sometimes the discordant forces prove to be too
Come on, switch weapons. There we go.
solace, for the holistic light shines bright when you need it the most. Bathe in its glow.
I'm surprised I'm even hitting any of these mobs.
Reinvigorate your pillars.
This is such a different experience. Such a different experience when you're just a low-level noob. This guy's stuck. Look out, TARDIS! I can't even hit anything. Weapon is so pitiful. No way I can hit stuff is to VATS it. I don't have any water or anything either. It's like literally right in front of me, I can't hit it. I need to get some Radaway going on. Rad-X. A few Radaways going. Some stem packs. Venturos is walking him over here. Oh, I got another phone call. Look at how nice Venturos is. Look, he's walking him over here. I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing. I gotta get a phone call. Be right back. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Standing around doing nothing. Now, what you can totally do, I got you, TARDIS. This is nutty, everybody. This is, don't do this. This is a really dumb idea. This is one of my more dumb ideas. These mobs are like level 40, everybody. Me and TARDIS are like less than level 10. I can't even hit anything because when I shoot stuff, it's okay, TARDIS. They can kill it. They can kill it. Let them kill it, everybody. It's okay. We're just a bunch of noobs up in here. I think I'm hitting TARDIS more than I'm hitting the mobs. Look at that. See, just like I'm literally aiming their direction, but I'm not hitting them. One of the cool things is I can AoE loot all of the mobs that me and TARDIS are hitting there. And what I really need is I need an explosive weapon. If I had an explosive weapon or more bullets for my other weapons, I could be using those. What other weapons did I get that I could... oh, someone's hit me. Run away! See, now that's why I'm standing right here, so I could jump over the thing, just in case. What other weapons did I just pick up? Did I get a shotgun? I got a bolt-action rifle. Let's see how that works. By the time I bolt-action this rifle and then hit the mobs, they're already dead. Because, again, these guys are high level. They're just gonna, one or two shot these mobs. My job is just to try to tag as many as I can. So me and TARDIS we get some help. This is fun. So noobing it up. Now, it's not my first playthrough, everybody, for those who are just coming in for the first time. This is actually my 6th character. I don't have any other characters. I delete my characters as I go along. If I combine them all together again, I'd probably be like level 1,000 or something like that. My last character was level 460, and since the Bethesda launcher is now defunct and is going to be decommissioned on the 12th, what I've done is I've switched over to Steam, and now I am just started over again from scratch. God, it takes so long. It's so long, see? It takes a really long time to get, something's hitting me. To get a shot in. Stem pack. Now, what I could do, everybody, is we could group up with Menturos over there, or we could group up with people who are a higher level. Oh, legendary crafting. Create legendary armor and mods be rerolled a number of times. Cool. Event completed. Now, we actually got loot from that. As you see, stem packs, rataways, things like that. We got gold bullion for that as well. We got our first bit of gold bullion in this playthrough. Now, there's always a few extras. Kind of like my other... I liked that other gun better. This one. That might be... That's probably way too far for this gun. Oh, nope, it's not. I tagged one. Now, again, you could get in a group with higher level people, and then, of course, all of these kills that they're getting, you're getting as well. But I'm purposely, me and Tartus are purposely in the same thing, but not with the higher level peeps, so that it doesn't affect how fast that we're leveling up. But as you can see, I got my very first legendary in this playthrough, which is really cool. So we got a anti-armor short laser pistol, which I haven't used a laser pistol in forever. And then also we got a T-45, a 3-star, very nice. Minus 50% damage from murlocs and bugs. And we'll have to get our power armor going as we get higher level, as well as we leveled up. Very nice. And then we got some loot here. And again, I love the AoE looting, everybody. I think they did an exceptional job by adding that. I'm going to go ahead and we'll go back to Tycoon HQ. You got a legendary machete. Oh, that's a good drop. That's a good drop early game. All right, let's do some battles. To battle! All right, everybody. I got to take a minute for a second here and send a message to the wife. Or wait, maybe I can just go and do it another way. All right. But we're going to have to cut this short, everybody, because I got a message that I have to run out and do some family stuff. So we're going to do one more battle here, and I think we're going to call it a bit early so that I can take care of that family stuff and then come back later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to play some Dune Spice Wars. And then we also might work in some Planet Crafter as well. We're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways and a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. I am in the way. Watch this. I love this thing. It's called Polypop, by the way. Allows me to do these kind of cool camera effects because I'm actually in 3D. So I can move myself over. I don't know why it is where it always ends up behind me where I'm at. But I can move myself around like that, which is pretty cool. All right, that was super fun. Oh, man, see, now, it makes me want to play the game a lot longer, everybody. Again, what you want to have is you want to have that reason to log in. That magic was the whole reason you're playing the game in the first place, right? And that's it right there. Me and Tartus, oh my God, we got the aliens on us. They're level 25, but we're only level like 8, right? And we're trying to shoot them, and he's shooting them from his side, and I'm going back and forth on the thing, and he's shooting, and we're working together. That's much fun, I find. One of the things that happens toward the end of the game, when you get to like level 40, everybody, I was level 460, right? Without even trying. It's not like I was trying to level. It just happened as I was playing the game. But one of the problems when you get up to that level, there's really no threat to you, really, because you can just stem pack your way through it most of the time, unless you're doing the description daily where they one or two shot you while you're in the best armor in the game. You got your power armor on and you got all your resistances and all of that, and yet still somehow they can snipe you in one or two shots, which really sucks. All right, let's get our loot given out here. Let's do it. Let's see, Olaf, TARDIS, and Reaper walking away with some loot. And Mr. Cannon, oh, thank you for the biddies, making my dragon dance, Django, appreciate that. Mr. Ancien coming in as our MVP with 10 assists there. I see you there, Rotisserie G, putting all 6 units down. Ty as well with all 6 units. Nice job, everybody. At least that's what I can see in the top 10 there. So we're going to call it right here. Again, I've got some IRL stuff I got to do. They just called me about it, so I have to run and take care of that. But I will be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's jump back over here first. And we'll go ahead and drop some stuff in our scrap box there and all of that. And then we'll go ahead and pick this up next week. And we got a bunch of other stuff here. Oh, we could sell a lot of this stuff. Let's go ahead and make some dollar bills here. Now, what I typically do is I scrap all the stuff I can scrap, and then I sell all the stuff I can sell, whatever I have left, right? So I'm going to go ahead and scrap all of this random stuff that I have, and I'm not even going to look this stuff now. All right, that's good enough. And then armor, and look at that, we're getting some things out of it too. Very nice. And then we scrapped all of that. We're going to sell some of these grenades. Oh, wait, we leveled up. Hold on. Before we sell anything, let's go mute the game, and then we're going to go in here. Oh, another perk pack. All right, let's go, baby. Yeah, another scrounger there. Oh, travel pharmacy. That's a good one, too. Another farm. Whoa, okay. That was a really good one, other than Gunrunner, which I don't really use, but it is actually a fairly useful one, especially if you're not using anything right now in agility. That's a great one. An overachiever died at the blood clinic. She gave 100%. That's kind of sick. That's a sick joke. All right, so basically, we can go ahead and add Gunrunner to our things since we don't have an agility card right now. Any other cards we can use now? Yeah, there's a traveling pharmacy right there. Weights of all chems, including stamp action, reduced by 30%. So a really good card. And again, first I start with Charisma, and I go very heavy Charisma, and then I go a bit into Strength, and then you're going to see me come back and go very heavy into Intelligence for crafting reasons. So let's go ahead again. Let's pick a perk. Let's go to Strength. Let's see if we want to do actually any more Strength since we already have a Traveling Pharmacy card. How much do we have left? We have 1 in Intelligence, 1 free in Endurance, and then whatever we want to do in Charisma. Now, I'm specifically trying to get cards that go along with the set that I'm trying to build. And you can see that we actually have Can Do down here as well. So we could actually be getting 40% more food from containers. But I actually don't use my primary perk cards to put points in luck or agility or perception. Those are actually coming from my legendary perks because I had already had a level 600 character, so it already unlocked all my slots. So I went ahead and put the proper ones in there. Play. P-L-A-E. I did that on accident, everybody. I didn't realize that. Did anybody else realize that last time? That I wrote the word play with an E instead of a Y. I wrote the word play. I wonder if that was like a subliminal message. That's wild, right? Put some GGs in the chat for that one, everybody. I did not mean to do that on purpose. It just dawned on me when I saw it. Okay, we're going to go into Strength right here, and we're going to go ahead and get the Strength perk. The Strength card. Oh, my bad. The Strength perk point. There we go. But we're going to get a card for Intelligence. So let's go across here. Let's go to Intelligence. Probably good to get Hacker going on. Those stem packs might not be bad. I would probably get Hacker because we are going to be hacking terminals and things of that nature. Now, if I was really smart, what I would do is not do any of these. and then just use my legendary perk up here, Master Infiltrator, and get this going. Now, to actually rank these up, by the way, you got to have a certain amount of points to rank them up. So if I did want to rank this one up, it says I'm going to need 50 legendary perk points. So I'd have to scrap a bunch of cards to actually take that to level 2. Now, notice it's +3 to lockpicking and hacking skills, auto unlock on 0 skills. So eventually when I get this to maximum, it'll auto unlock everything, right? But it actually gives me +3 to all my skills. So I don't necessarily need the cards. I just realized that. I actually don't need the cards at all. So I could have not even got pick lock or hacker. I just realized it just now. Let's take the cards off though, and then let's look at it again and see what it's got. Yeah, see, it automatically, just putting it on, allows me to go ahead and manually open by using the lockpick and then, of course, the terminal to open up anything. But to auto unlock it, that's why I put the perk points in there. I didn't realize that till just now. So actually, those perk points are now wasted. Those are wasted. I forgot that was a thing, but that's okay. I'm going to put it in there anyway, because what the heck, right? Or actually, we should take it out and we should put crack shot in there, because we are using pistols. All right, so there we go. So I kind of wasted those, but I can go ahead and scrap those and put those toward my legendary perks in the long run. So in the long run, it'll still work out. Okay, so we can go ahead and just trade with this guy and sell him any grenades. Like, I don't use grenades or mines all that much, so I'm going to sell him all of that stuff and keep everything else, basically. And put my armor away, because that's just going to weigh me down. Anything else? Blackwater Brew. And all this stuff. We're going to just kind of backlog a lot of that stuff in there for now. Dictol. Oh, we could sell a whole bunch of this. But again, we'll just backlog it all in there, just so we're not overburdened. There we go. Oh. Dilute stem packs in there. Gunpowder. Oh, wow, we got some legendary cores. Got that already. And some treasury notes. Scrap kit, not going to use it. Holotape. No, what's really great is that my miscellaneous is not full of crap right now. I hate it when all the stuff that goes into miscellaneous, like legendary cores that you can't take out, it should be in another thing, right? Or take the things that are in here, like your keys, your passwords, all that stuff, and put that in a separate one, right? Keys and passwords. I can't believe that they added all of those other categories, but the main annoying category that they should have worked on, miscellaneous, they didn't fix. All right, let's go ahead and put all this stuff away as well. Over here that we have already listened to. I can't remember if we listened to part 1 of that other thing, but oh well. And then notes, we'll put all that stuff away. Oh wait, there's I think there's a recipe in there. Yeah, there's a recipe in there. Let's take that out and we'll learn that. Put that away here in a second. And we got a bunch of ammo that I'm not using. Arrows, cannonballs. I don't know, I'll keep all the rest of that stuff. Thank you very much for the love. Who's that? Tardis coming in with the 9 months of sub love. Thanks for backing me up on the stream and also in game, Tardis. Appreciate it. I like running around with you, man. We always have a good time. Yeah, a lot of GGs. I actually spelt the word play out in there. That's funny. That's pretty cool. All right. I love those kind of accidental, funny things that happen. Now, remember, we're also having an auto collect us some resources, some popcorn, some honey, while we're just chilling out at the base here as well. What up, Muttley Wolf? I'll wave at him. Hello. He's like, whoa. Wait, he's waving at me? Who's he waving at? He's waving back. That's what I love about the Fallout community, everybody. I don't think it's somebody I know. He's not on my friends list, just some random person that I ran into. Bye-bye. All right, I'm out here. Going back to the main menu. I love the Fallout community, everybody. They're my favorite community. You guys are the best. I'm telling you, the Fallout community has got to be one of the greatest communities ever. We don't want to, sabotage everybody else. We don't want to screw each other. We really do want to rebuild the wasteland. We really do want to win the hearts and the minds of everybody, right? Through our good deeds, through what we do in the wasteland, right? Unless they're evil, and then they must all die. Big time. All right, so everybody, I got to pop on up to my office here. I got to go take care of some IRLs, and then I will be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go. All right, everybody, here we go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps. How we do on those retweets? Didn't quite make it to 10. We'll try to get it next time. Right over here, everybody. Here's my schedule. Tuesday through Thursday. Today being Thursday. We're going to try to get in some breakwaters, but again, I did get a personal call. Got to go take care of that. Help out the family. But we will be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going all night long, playing some Dune, Spice Wars. Might also get some Planet Crafter in there. And also, I might do a bonus item, a bonus learn to play as well. We'll see how it works out. Also, I'll be back on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also playing with my awesome team. We're going to figure out what we're going to do next. Yeah, we could already build out the mega base. We already got that going. Want to keep all of our steel going. We're going to probably go out and look at all the POIs. We're going to probably go and do some more questing and stuff like that. We'll see how it ends up. Now, again, if you ever want to see my schedule, everybody, it's also on all my social medias here. Now, the great way to help support the stream is just to follow those links that are going to pop up right there in the chat. Move on over to youtube.com/KismetBP. Go ahead and click it right now. Pop on over there, hit subscribe. Same thing with Twitter, twitter.com/KismetBP. Hit that follow button. The more you guys do this, the more giveaways I get to do. And I got a giveaway still to do, so don't let me leave until we get that done, right? We're going to get that done in just a minute. Now, also, you can check out discord.gg, which is the home of my community. All the Teamwork Tycoons over there. Feel free to go over there, check out all the cool builds that they've done. Go ahead and post your builds. Make sure to read the rules. Hit that green check mark. You'll get a special title, Teamwork Tycoon, and then, of course, you can post in the different sections and post your cool builds. Maybe you got a cool camp you might have done in Fallout 76 or Minecraft or wherever, right? Feel free to post it in there. I love to see those. You can also check out all about my stream, the behind the scenes, all my equipment and stuff here in my studio at kismet.gg, my awesome website. I know, what a great website, right? And then, of course, the best way to support the stream, everybody, if you can support the stream, this is the way to do it. Pop on over to patreon.com/Kismet because you get a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff, ad-free viewing of highlights and guides. You get to see them first, so you get to see all of the stuff before everybody else, plus exclusive content for just Patreons about my creative process, what I got going on, and all of that cool stuff, so you guys get to see it before anybody. So take a minute to go on over that. If you are watching this in the future on YouTube, hey, even easier. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Does help out the stream a bunch. Now, again, I will be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 6 hours, whatever it is in your local time, that's when you'll see me again. And we're going to be going all night long. See you then, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, and Carlos. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.